on! I'm on! Hey, ho, hey, ha, hello, good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Loot, Die, Repeat, where a bunch of us schmucks sit around, do a lot of laughing at each other, some collaborative storytelling, and dice rolling that we like to call Dungeons & Dragons, and we are thankful that you are here with us. And we are, as a way of showing our thanks to you, going to be giving away some stuff tonight. We have a set of dice and some minis. We get 10 new subs, we'll give away those minis, and regardless of how many new subs we get, we'll give away those dice. And we also, should we get, I think we're down to 70 new subscribers total, cumulatively, we will give away that spider dragon, which is hanging there ominously on the camera. I still have not gotten in my rotating doobly-doo guy from Amazon. It should hopefully arrive soon, and that way we'll get a full 360 view again. I'm going to try to get a better one that doesn't break after however long we had it. I don't even know. 2 years? I don't know. Probably got its use out of it.
It spun a lot.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. It did spin a whole lot.
You spin me right round.
There we go.
I love it.
Classic, classic. That was a song reference without Jake even being here yet.
I know.
So, well done.
We all
Adam.
had the time to think for a half second.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He's so good. You ever need someone on your song trivia team, look no further than Jacob. He is a pro at
The whiz.
those games. We, of course, invite you to engage in the stream as much as you desire to do so. You can chat, and we are all engaging in the chat, and at various points and ways with varying degrees of attention as the role-playing ebbs and flows. Tonight promises to be a combat-heavy night, and therefore there'll be some more time for the cast to engage in the chat when they are not actively seeking to slay the Jabberwock before them. But anyway, engage with the chat. You can also cheer bits, and you can affect the game through the cheering of those bits. If we type in !rewards, then you can see all of the different ways that you can have those bits in action, from spell slots to temporary hit points to class features. They are halfway, you, the community, are halfway towards buying them a diamond needed for the Revivify spell. They currently have no diamond, even though the Revivify spell is known by Celine, and in a battle against a Jabberwock from the feywild, that could be useful, especially with a level 4 character.
Oh,
From the
no.
I could totally one-shot Cacophony
Brutal.
if things would go poorly. Listen, I am going to let the dice do the talking. So
Nice.
I have no plans to smite Cacophony, but you know,
Could happen.
who knows? Who knows?
You might have a quicker character run than June.
That's
That would
right.
be nice.
June lasted what, like
Four
episodes?
Five,
Five
maybe?
episodes?
Too long.
Well, this would
Too
be two.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
To be
fair.
To be fair.
Only one.
there was a whole series of Cacophony
That's
prior
true.
to this
That's
over
true.
on the Candlekeep Accords. So if you're wondering who Cacophony really is, you can go listen to her origin story in TCA, which is the supplemental campaign to the main campaign here on Tuesday nights. All right. Discord, socials, join them. We'd love to see you there. In particular on the Discord, where there's all kinds of fun conversations going on about real life and D&D, fun memes and character builds and foods and mini painting and all that other fun stuff. Stream, community streams that go on there. Shout out to the stream that PSK Studios puts on Wednesday nights. This Wednesday night, tomorrow night, he's got some fun stuff for his crew, which is a spin-off of sorts to our campaign here, and PSK Studios does a great job with that. It's always fun to watch. And all of our players just received custom minis from PSK Studio. So again, thank you, PSK. They all have them in front of them right now, and they are loving them. So appreciate you and all that you have done and continue to do for this fun community, PSK. Well done. All right.
Cheers. PSK.
Let me do a little recap, and then we'll jump into our episode for tonight. I think I saw Veneration Greco on the stream. We love you, Austin. We miss you. And I have a Knick-Knack mini, not Knick-Knack, Killian mini for you, also painted by PSK. I got to get that out to you. So we'll get that to you, Austin, down in good old Tennessee.
In your honor, will die tonight.
in his honor, in Veneration Greco's honor.
TPK.
Yeah, we'll get a TPK. Maybe just Cacophony since she's in his chair. Who knows?
Oh!
Got her.
Got him.
All
At least
right.
it wasn't your seltzer.
So what's been going on? What has been going on? Well, our adventurers, who are as yet unnamed, and I'm telling all of you now, Jake, you're looking at my shirt. It says, Jesus saves, everyone else takes 2d12 damage.
I feel like that's not enough damage for everyone else.
Well, it's definitely radiant. And I figured on the week of Easter, it would be, a fun little D&D/Jesus shirt I could throw on there.
Homage.
So there we go. There we go.
Shout out to Jesus.
Shout out to Jesus. I gotta tell you, Jesus is definitely the original Dungeons and Dragons player. He is
a dragon slayer.
a smiter of dragons. That's what he does. So he's
And yet we have
probably
a bunny in this campaign. So
Yeah.
what kind of Easter are we celebrating, Matt?
There we go. You are about to rescue a bunny. Fertility god Greer. There you go.
Oh.
All right. Enough of that. What's been happening? Well, our party, who is as yet unnamed, and who will need a name because the writ of passage that is coming your way should you defeat this Jabberwock is going to require a name for your little cadre of adventurers.
Not a lot of
These
fun.
nameless adventurers have been making their way through the confluence of elemental planes around the city of Brass. And they have been in search of a writ of passage to get back into the city of Brass, where a onslaught of shadow demons seems to be spreading, or at least that's what they were told is happening. They haven't been in the city since they fled in the Octagon combat and the victory they had therein. They also have been told that they need to find a moat of shadow in order to help to contain this spreading threat within the city of Brass. So these are their two tasks that they are seeking to accomplish, and they are on the precipice, the threshold of achieving the first, having been told by the disembodied wizardly form of Greer, a Harengon from the Feywild, who is the mad wizard of the tower in which they have infiltrated and promised to help to take him out of the magical slumber in which he was trapped by some unseelie fey with which he made a deal. And having traveled through his tower, unlocking the seal, fighting back the unseelie drow within, and the black puddings, and having their comrade Knick-Knack sucked up into the astral projection device, and now having solved the riddles of the third floor and meeting a new companion, Cacophony, who was trapped in a energy-like rift in time and space, helping her overcome a shadowy version of herself through the looking glass mirror, which they pieced together in the puzzle room just before. the party now has made their way up a ladder of light, which has opened out to the top floor. Before them, they have seen a massive hand that is open and extended up towards the sky. In the palm of the hand, they see the limp, draped body of a Harengon, wearing a robe and seemingly unconscious, with a shadowy essence beneath him as if a pillowy bed, and
That's
a
not fair.
light kind of glow around him as if a blanket of light that keeps him from sinking into the shadow. As the party has seen this display, all emerging with a screech and a howl, a massive draconic beast emerged from behind the hand and perched up on the central fingers pointing into the air, its long, sinewy neck stretching out as its fanged maw greeted them with a screech of
Don't like that.
terror and of intimidation as its massive green wings extended out and prepared to defend, or rather eliminate, the threat to that which it has been set to, keep in slumber. And so, unnamed party,
Let's negotiate this.
who will
Yeah,
soon
I think
have
he looks open
who
to
will soon have a
negotiation.
name.
I like
Putting on my battle music.
We're thinking, one of them we're thinking is Foot. The fists of ostentatious thunder. Foot.
Fists of ostentatious thunder.
But we
That's
spell Austin
gotta
with
be a
Austin.
Veneration Greco name. That sounds like a name he would.
No,
he would
it's not. That's all
That
this guy's
crackhead
noggin.
Millsman came
Yeah.
up with it.
It was all in this.
I
noggin.
prefer Hugo's harem, though.
I don't mind that. I do like 4-H. We could be like the game, Triple
Yeah,
H, but
yep.
one better.
4-H
better.
you might get in trouble with.
Like Four Town
it's a
from
legit
Turning Red.
club. Like
Alright.
a 4-H is a farmer's club.
Next 3 hours, we
It's
discuss the name.
Huge
Go.
in this area.
I
Yeah,
think-
Jabberwock
I think
sending me
we're
go. Excuse
okay.
me, sir.
We'll
Oh.
fight
Don't
the
use
dragon
internet.
next
We're
week.
good.
all
Yeah.
right?
Don't use the internet.
As the massive
minute.
Jabberwock prepares to engage you all, I need you each to roll initiative.
I'm using my advantage.
Yes. I don't know how
I
many
have one.
advantages do each of you have.
I think a billion.
Yes, well, close to
I have one.
Sweet.
I have 2.
If you round up.
Okay, Molly has 1, Ray has 1, Hasheen, our
Molly, breathe on
half drow ranger slash.
I got a fast
Uh,
0.
A crit! I had her breathe on my dice, and I crit.
What are we doing?
I have no idea. What are we rolling? Hey, where's my lid? Damn it!
Oh, there's like a
Who
million
took my
things.
lid?
Right here. Calm down.
Come on!
I had Molly
You
breathe on
Thursday
it.
night crew ruin everything.
I critted too.
Am I rolling something?
I think
What are you? Are you a fae?
I am blessed.
Here.
That's scary. That's
Easy.
genuinely
Yeah, I do.
frightening.
Should play craps.
The overreactors should be our name. perhaps.
Solid
Reactors.
10. I like that.
I like that one.
Or under
How
act,
about
under
12?
actors.
Solid
underactors.
12.
Reacting thunder.
All right, everyone who
I like
rolled, let me hear your
The
initiatives.
underactors.
21 to 25.
I critted.
23.
23 as
23.
well.
Critical hell.
Whoa!
My
Hugo,
gosh.
23.
Good, I'm glad I didn't get
Hasheen,
first.
25.
I'm a
23
12.
23 for me.
23
Oh, you
for
don't
me.
have a +5 to your dex?
I do. I got an 18.
Oh, you didn't crit. Okay. Ray, you critted.
You didn't
Plus
crit.
3.
Which gives you 23 as well. Celine, you.
I crit, so I have a 23.
Oh my goodness, you're all at 23.
Wait, you
Well, guess what?
No.
The Jabberwock
But I have a
crit
+5.
twice.
18.
Oh, you got what I got then.
Yeah.
Vex slash Helgi,
15.
15, and Cacophony.
12.
Okay. Now let me
Not
see
to worry,
what.
you are level 4.
Let me see what the
I'm
Prove
okay with last.
Jabberwock.
I'll protect you. With my
And
15
the-
AC.
Why can't I get the
One
freaking
better than you.
Mhm.
We're both gonna die.
chat on
You said
here?
Jabberwock
Hopefully
and
not.
the...
What?
What did you
I
say
didn't.
there, Matt?
What?
Ooh.
You said Jabberwock and,
Yeah, but I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
then you rolled twice.
What if we're
What?
the overreactors?
I like it.
Did
I
someone
like it.
come up with that
That's
already?
what
That's
Steve
what
said.
Oh.
Steve just said.
I like that name.
I do
Actually,
too.
I like the under actors as well.
I like the under actors because it covers us in case we fail. You know, like we didn't promise we would do it. We said
All
we
right.
would.
So as the Jabberwock rears up before you
The
and
underperformer.
presents its,
Exactly.
you see a creature with massive, kind of milky white, pupilless eyes,
Gross.
which go along the side of its head, almost like a lizard-like eyes that kind of can, like, you know, you have a gecko can like have its eyes like go and
Nictitating membrane, that's what it's called.
it's yeah, nictitating membrane.
That's a Jeopardy answer.
Well
That
done.
is a Jeopardy
well done,
answer.
Carissa.
Ooh, sorry, you didn't put it in the phrase of a question.
What is nictitating membrane? As its eyes kind of move in unison towards you, although it's almost like a vibration, as there are no pupils. It's just this milky white. It's these tendrils, long tendrils, coming off of its mouth and kind of fluctuating in the air as if sensing the world around it. Hugo and Hashin. Hashin, well, you all rolled 23s, so
Basically.
and you all have +3. So
Up
I'm gonna
to
let you.
5.
I'm gonna let Hashin. You're gonna go first because you have a +5 to your dex.
So does he.
So does Hugo.
Gosh darn it.
But I critted.
Hashin and Hugo, which of you wants to go first in the order?
Go ahead.
Okay, Hashin and Hugo, and then Ray and
If I were a
Celine.
Gloomstalker,
Me.
this
You
was
can
Celine-
buff me, right?
Yes.
Celine
Then
wants to
yeah,
go
Celine
first.
goes first.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
So Celine. So it's gonna go Hashin, Hugo, Celine,
Well,
Ray.
wait, I actually think they critted. Shouldn't they go first?
Yeah, I think so.
It still
Still goes?
It's still a tie in the
Gotcha.
initiative
All
order.
right.
So
Okay, I roll guidance.
I'm glad this has been figured out.
all
Very
right,
glad.
Hashin,
For all
the
future
beast.
data.
So first things first, we're gonna bonus
Now
action
we know.
Hexblade's curse on that thingamabob.
Okay, so you use your bonus action to Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, gonna do that.
We're gonna put this just on the wing over here.
That makes sense.
I think
Yeah.
you should have went first.
And then,
Are you worth hasting?
and
Me?
then I'm going.
Yeah, so much.
Try to get
so
him.
many things I can do with haste.
Doesn't.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you also
son of a
flew from
bitch.
Manticore, so I don't know if I trust you.
Okay, gonna
Now I'm
cast
fighting
me
with
a fairy fire
Fairy Fire.
on the thing.
You're casting Fairy Fire.
Yep,
Cool.
Okay, where do you want your Fairy Fire to
on the
go?
thing.
On
Are
the
there
thing.
other things I can see
Armor.
that would hit with the thing?
Roll perception.
Okay. Crit fail.
Are you serious?
No, you see the thing.
Do you have luck or anything? Lucky?
Which
That's rough.
everyone, I need everyone to roll a history check.
26.
9.
12.
Not to worry. 6.
No,
sorry?
you got him.
6.
6,
History check.
I
That's
got
gonna be good. Nope.
23.
14.
3. Okay,
14 for the coffee.
and Cacophony with 14. So, Cacophony, you are aware, all of you are aware of dragons. This creature seems very draconic in nature and form, though it is not a typical classic chromatic or metallic dragon, which you have kind of heard of most frequently. Although you don't know what type it is. Except for Cacophony, given your reading on various and sundry topics, and in particular, in the new book that you have been perusing from time to time, you read a little section on the feywild. And you've heard that there are odd and almost not mutated, but just changed in a whimsical way at times, fey creatures. And this strikes you as being something that would totally come from the fey. Helgi / Vex and Hugo, you both, Hugo in particular, you know that this is a fey creature known as a Jabberwock. And they are odd evil beasts from the Feywild, which often just randomly stalk prey, but can also be captured and tamed and placed to protect or defend a specific area.
I think that's what he was getting at.
I think it was.
Helgi,
Who knows tame beast?
Helgi, you are aware
Dominic,
that within the different planes of existence, there are different draconic creatures that Jormungr has put in their specific place. And while you don't call it the Feywild, nor do you call it Thalanis or other names by which it may go in different places or with different overlapping spheres of influence, you have a name for this place within your Midgard histories, which you have to think back on the specific name, but this creature, this which was referred to as a walk within your lore, is quite dangerous, and both Hugo and Helgi are aware that it has an ability to confuse its prey. And in fact, as you look out at it, you see that, or rather you hear and watch as its mouth kind of, after it gets done with its screech and roar, its mouth is kind of moving and almost speaking in a gibberish. And you can't quite hear what it's saying, but you get the sense that if you were to move within earshot of this babbling and gibbering, there would be some sort of effect that you would need to overcome.
Okay. This is gonna be fun
So that's
for
what
me.
everyone gains from their previous knowledge of Jabberwocks. You also, Hugo and Helgi, both of you make the connection of a Jabberwock or a walk back to the seal that Cacophony read for you in the room below. If you wish to walk this way, provide the blood of the walk from the Fae. So you both
I was gonna bring
immediately
that up.
kind of make that connection as to this creature's blood must be needed.
Are you done coughing?
You rolled it above a 25, right?
I hope so.
26.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Finally, Hugo, you alone know that this creature, once it is killed, will not stay dead.
Awesome.
It will return back to life within a randomized amount of time, either in the same plane of existence in which it was killed or back in its Fey home, depending on different fates, i.e. rolls of the dice. And it will have a unshakable thirst for vengeance against those who slew it.
Son of a gun.
Can somebody silent image one of us to look like the Sultan? That would be funny.
But he doesn't know how to end that cycle.
No. Although there
in the Fey,
are ways.
on this
Okay.
tower.
You do you've in your research, and because you're
'Cause I
a
have that
monster
and I was
hunter,
thinking
your
about that.
your family is a
It's not
family
worth
of monster
me.
hunters. You do know that there
Wasting
are
that spell slot.
there are unique items of which you are searching for one,
Yep.
and there are unique rituals that can be cast upon items by which beasts can be slayed to keep them dead, especially in their home plane. So, Machine,
Shit.
you do not see anything in addition to this as you call down the greenish, purplish motes of light that fall, and this creature needs to make a
Dex save.
dexterity saving throw.
It's my best shot. Do you have any disadvantages?
I don't know. Do we have any disadvantages?
I
No, but we have Fury of the Small.
You all do have Fury of the Small,
So I think this battle's
Don't
over.
forget.
which each of you can use once per long rest, and this
Saving it.
creature is.
Actually, I used mine in the basement.
You dumbass.
You did.
I did.
Okay. I am rolling my.
Oh, gracious.
Failure.
Dude, those
We have
ink,
a
those
disadvantage,
those
I'd say,
black
use
puddings
it,
were
but-
rough though.
Yeah.
They were gonna eat all our stuff.
That is a 18.
Passes.
Okay.
Gar.
That would've been really
It's my best
helpful.
shot.
Yeah, that would've been
All right.
helpful.
Are
Good
you
job, good job.
staying there?
Okay.
You got this.
So
You're gonna
as
keep us
the
all alive.
as the lights begin to fall down, rather than kind of dodging out of the way, this creature flaps its wings almost upward and almost in a magical repelling of the light, it is unable to find any areas where the light may grasp onto the creature
That's
and
not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay. Are there like pillars up here? Is that what those 4 walls are?
so there do seem those walls are yes, they are, as you see now, there seem to be, well, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Nice.
17?
17. These walls were not visible from the ground and seem to, now that you see them, they should have been. Like, they're up about
Freaking wizards,
15 feet in the air, and there's clearly some sort of magical obfuscation of these walls. However, you see them, and you rolled a 15?
17.
17. With that 17, you sense more than see some sort of magical connection between the walls that seem to be focusing energy inward towards the hand, which seems to be the receptacle of this almost imperceptible shadow, which seems to be connected from the walls towards the pillow underneath Greer.
Okay. I'm not gonna stay grouped at all. I'm gonna move over to the wall to my west.
Thank you for the disadvantage, Helgi. You guys have a disadvantage to use against at any time you can.
Okay.
No,
Chef.
No problem.
Chef.
What did I?
Chef,
What did
not
I
me.
say?
No
No,
problem.
Helgi's just pumping disadvantages.
I looked
out.
at Helgi. I meant Chef.
No
Thank you, Chef.
problem.
Turns out, if you throw a dice hard enough
I'm-
at your DM
I'm
in
gonna
real
go
life,
towards that
it
wall.
will disadvantage
Is
it
Hashim
permanently.
narrating this like you are now?
Yes.
Yes.
What'd you say? Oh,
Speaking out loud.
Good. Love it.
I'm gonna go over to that wall. The one
The western wall,
yeah, closest to you.
That's
the
the
eastern
east.
wall.
Yeah, the one closest to you.
Okay.
And while I'm running past, I'm going to be saying some weird stuff coming out of the walls. I think it's keeping Greer asleep.
That's 30 feet of movement.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Used my action on a pointless spell. All right, I'm gonna run. Shit, 5 feet away from you. All right, we're gonna die.
All right, Hugo.
It's kind of tough to count blocks. How far away is the dragon?
So from you directly, yeah, I'm sorry, with a dark map, it's hard to see.
Yeah, you jerk. Saying.
Yeah, 5,
Did you use Hex?
15, 20, 25, 30,
Hex like
35, 40 feet from you.
All right, so Hugo
I don't
will.
know.
So I'm going to go get my laser
Smart.
pointer.
It's a trap.
It is a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Well, guys, as he
free
goes away, free
meta
metagaming.
Yes, this is our metagaming.
This metagaming 30 seconds is brought to you by PSK Studios.
Okay,
Alright.
I-
I'm going to run in like a crazy person, and that little Jabberwocky thing is going to affect me, I'm sure.
Don't you know that it's gonna affect you? Weren't you one of the
Maybe I'll
people
have
that-
advantage. I do
Yeah.
know. Maybe I'll have advantage, but
So you are not
It'll be
running
round
in
after
blind
round.
to that.
right.
Okay, so you know that. I did just make mention that there's shadows keeping
Mhm.
Gruyere probably asleep,
'Kay.
coming from the walls.
Uh,
I need
is-
to get advantage in smite fish. That's what I need.
Okay. Is somebody going to focus on protecting her?
Yeah, if she wants to follow me, I'll try to protect her because then I get the plot armor.
Smart
here.
move.
if you're gonna smite fish,
The
Okay.
I-
community did not buy you metagaming.
I think a ranger's job would be to protect the weak,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That
Yeah,
should give
okay,
you a
so-
point
Not
right
weak,
there.
I'm just
got-
I'm
new.
got
sorry.
pointers.
Yes, less experience.
There.
And make sure you don't steal my shit.
And what were you saying? Hurry before he
So
talks.
Adam, 40 feet from you. This
Okay.
creature is a huge creature that is perched on the
Sweet.
You know what's gonna
middle
happen?
and pointer
We're gonna
fingers
kill it,
of
and
this
it's gonna have a
upturned
vendetta
palm.
against you the
Me?
entire game.
Okay, so Hugo will use his bonus action to blade sing.
Every time I turn
Okay.
around, it's like
So you enter
around the corner.
into your blade song.
And just out of curiosity, if you have a multi-attack and your weapon has a thrown property, can you attack and then throw it for the second one?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. All right, so he was within 60 feet.
Yep.
At this point, he will move, we're going to say 20 feet towards the opposite of Hashin.
I know exactly
Okay.
which rogue you should work towards if you want to do that.
And I should still be within 60 feet of the dragon, and
You
I
are?
will cast Starburst on it.
The Soul Knife rogue. You
Starburst?
Can do that
Yep.
crap.
All right. First thing I need you to do is make
That would be
a
fun.
strength saving throw. As you feel this almost imperceptible shadow begin to wrap
How's a
around
10?
your ankles,
Around you? Oh boy.
and you are held firmly in place. You are grappled.
Okay.
Good to know. I
Um,
didn't get close
and
enough.
now,
You have to make a charisma saving throw.
charisma save. What spell are you casting?
Starburst.
Starburst, right?
You gonna share those?
delicious.
Yeah. Real fruit juice.
That is a 5 on the dice.
No, then
Nice.
you will fail.
Couldn't
Cantrip
roll that?
success.
Couldn't roll that
Oh,
with
that's
Ooh.
awesome. That would be 12.
12 points of damage.
Yep, and that
Gas
is
fingers?
radiant damage.
Nice.
All right. As the
Nice.
as the light bursts around the creature, you watch as it kind of winces more from the sudden burst of light rather than the pain itself, as it irradiates kind of the top of its back, almost its spine, right along its central core, and it shrugs it off, taking some damage, but certainly continuing on to look at all of you.
All right, that's all he does.
All right, Celine.
I see everything happening, and very quick moment of focus, and
Cacophony advantage.
awesome.
1,500 of them.
Dang.
All for Cacophony.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Not by
Aw. Dom the, Dom the
is that?
traitor.
That is 6 advantages for you, Cacophony.
Perfect.
Feel
Don't need
free
'em,
to
girl.
use them liberally.
Yeah, I know.
Liberally.
Are you going to
You better.
hex the guy?
Can I?
Whose turn is it?
If you
Fine.
did,
It's still your turn. Go ahead. Keep going.
And I
I
quick kill the
do
thing
hex
while they're
blade.
talking.
You just insta kill.
I
like
don't-
shaking with PTSD.
Go to your features and takes.
All right, I am casting haste
down.
using transcendent
Ah,
focus.
Yes.
And as I'm doing it, I'm twinning that, and
Might be a
it
me
looks
thing.
like
Yeah.
a brief building off of your
going.
starburst of light. Clap of light
to your
envelops
spells.
Ray and Tashin, and they are both almost glowing as if they're vibrating in place as they are both hasted.
you
So,
use that hex.
Ray and
Yeah, that's
Hashin,
what I do.
you feel this wave of energy wash over you, and immediately you feel,
I'm
well,
sad.
Ray, this reminds you of when you used to drink JB's Java.
Ooh.
Yes! And you feel energized. You feel
Great timing.
so revved up that you are faster and you can hit harder and you can run even farther and I'm ready to go! And Hashin, you're like, all right, this is nice. I like this.
So
Ooh.
just a refresher
Party
for you.
advantage.
You have a
Okay,
+2 to your
Sivanic,
AC,
that's another
you have
advantage
advantage
for
on dex
everybody,
throws.
including Cacophony, who now has 7.
and you have an additional
Actually,
attack.
that one probably
Shut
was for
No,
Additional
definitely
attack?
not.
I know where you're going with that.
Freaking
Good
attack
job.
roll.
Definitely not.
right, Sivanic? One for the DM, right? Thank you, Sivanic.
So I've won.
And and you are now hasted. Now,
All right.
Celine, this is the first time you
Uh-huh.
have used
Yeah.
your transcendent focus ability from the boon given to you by man, my mind just went blank on her name.
Kikanuti?
Kikanuti, thank you. Having saved the vessel of Kikanuti within the planar conflict going on. This is a haste spell that is cast, and you are able to concentrate on another spell. I think that's how we are doing it. So you are concentrating, but you still have the ability to concentrate on another concentration spell at the same time.
Broken.
So cool.
And that is the divine boon
So
that you
glad we
received.
picked that boon. Good work, people.
So that is
Where I am.
I like it.
that is your action. Do you care to move anywhere or do anything else?
Can I move? Can I move a little bit to the west?
West? Okay.
The wheat.
The west.
The waffles.
There we go.
Never,
I don't want to go crazy far. Actually, a little bit less
Never
over.
Okay.
not eat.
Each of you get the sense, Celine, as you move in front of this wall that is behind you to the south, that having emerged out of the trapdoor with the ladder of light, you were not.
Killed the shadows.
Yes, you were not. The shadows that were emitting from the wall did not initially affect you. But if you were to move out from this wall and return, it would begin to affect you.
Oh, so just to keep us grouped, though.
So, well, that would have been unfair to make all of you roll strength saves immediately and just not allow you to move, so.
Right.
If you move out and then
So the
back
ladder
in,
of light, which was a
That was
ladder of
it?
light for a reason,
So what if we keep the hatch open?
it's slammed shut behind you and you try and you can't open now.
Shut up!
For reasons! For reasons!
Okay, cool. I think there's something else I can do here.
You have 10 feet of movement left. I'm sorry, 15 feet of movement left and a bonus action should you care to use it.
I think it's a bonus action for sorcery point conversion, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna hang on to that then. for the moment.
Okay.
I don't wanna...
Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
Thank you for the subs, Mills. That gets us to our giveaway for the minis. We will give away I think it's an imp and a shadow hound or something like that.
Nice.
So we'll give those away. A shound. Before the end of the night. Thank you, Mills. And right now you're whipping Zim, so good for you.
I don't even know if Zim's on.
I don't think he is.
Just might be lurking. I won last week.
You did win last week.
First time ever.
Yep. So you're like gonna put
Zim's
down
such a loser.
2 in a row. We got any bonus actions, Celine?
I don't have any
Okay. Well then,
that I want to do right now.
it falls to Ray.
I'm gonna hit you! Ray enters into a rage, but it's more of like an over-energized,
Like when you come home and see your dog after a long day of work and it's just so happy to see you and it runs
Yes,
up at
that's more
And
of her
pisses all over
rage
the
than
floor.
pure anger. And she is going to
Down, girl. No.
she's gonna head up towards it, more towards the west side than the east side.
So you're gonna go around.
Am I able to walk through? What is that?
It's
So
a hand.
5,
Oh, I shouldn't
10,
do
She just breaks off the pinky
15,
finger.
20, 25, 30, 35.
I'm hasted, so I have plenty of
40.
Like grab the pinky and
I
swing
need you,
across.
as you rush forward,
Yep.
you break into earshot
Jabberwock-anthropy?
of this gurgling, confusing burble.
Wisdom?
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma!
you're effed in the A.
Oh,
Don't worry,
I'm
you're
gonna use one of
charismatic.
my advantages.
You're
I think I'm
charismatic.
pretty
You got
good
it.
at.
No, I'm not.
You're
You
charismatic.
are fisted in the thunder.
I believe it.
16?
16
Oh, we're
does not succeed.
Oh,
Ah,
that's a
seriously?
high.
You are now confused.
Oh my!
You shouldn't have done that.
You may not.
No one
That
told
was
me.
not smart.
That was not smart.
You may now.
Ask
You
what
may
your
not
country
take a
can do for
reaction
you.
while you are confused. I need you to roll a d4 as to how the rest of your turn unfolds.
Oh boy.
Can I?
1.
One.
Oh boy.
You
Kill
rush
Greer.
into this sphere of noise and you immediately, your mind just goes blank. And what was I doing? As your turn comes to an end.
That sucks.
This additional. No, they can say additional action.
You did
doesn't
not
give you a
take an
chance.
attack this turn, so unless you are attacked, your rage will end.
That was a hard stop.
I mean, I have a +0 for charisma. I was
Yeah.
hoping a 16 would have been good enough.
16's very good.
Yeah.
Keep using those advantages, girl. You're gonna need them.
I only have one left.
All right.
Girl.
Girl.
As the
Boss.
the Jabberwock kind of its massive
Oh, here we
elongated
go,
neck,
baby.
which goes, it's probably about 20 feet long. It kind of rears up as it's perched, and it looks out at all of you.
It blows us up.
It just kind of shifts on the fingers
Ooh,
slightly to the left,
Oh boy.
and it lines up
Oh, Ray.
Ray and Celine.
You just got us killed. Oh no!
I am.
And you watch as the milky white eyes begin to glow with a radiant light as it looks down just past Greer and hits like a laser right in front of Ray and swoops up forward just
Sick.
as it extends forth from its eyes. And I need both.
I thought you were gonna go to the right.
I need both Ray and Celine to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, at least you have a +2 to those. I'm using an advantage.
+2.
Saving throw on Dex. And okay.
All right.
Okay. Come on,
Ray?
good dice.
9.
9, that is a failure. You take 40 points of fire damage.
This will be fine. This will be fine.
Fire.
Fire.
I don't think I've ever passed a Dex save in my entire life. That's a fail.
40 points of fire damage.
Cool.
As it just is perched on the top of these fingers about 10 feet up in the air. Though, for purposes of melee combat, you would be able to get underneath it and slash at its underside, etc. And it is going to roll to see if it gets that back in the future. That is a 5, which means it gets it back to use next round. That is the Jabberwock's turn. It is now Helgi's turn.
So if the Jabberwocky is only up about 10 feet on the edge of the fingers,
I
how
keep
high up is the
concentration,
actual hand?
FYI.
You don't have to concentrate on it. Remember
I
that?
thought you said
That's
that's what I thought it was
that's
too,
the
but you
point
just
of
said
the
I can
thing.
concentrate on something else.
Is it? I can't remember how we.
I thought you said it was
Did we? I
wrote it down. I can
You-
verify.
It's not no concentration.
It's no
concentration.
concentration.
Then you're good.
Okay, that makes me less nervous.
Yeah, you're good.
Whew, okay.
sorry,
so how
Steve.
high up is the palm of the hand, and do I think I
palm-
can get onto it?
The palm of the hand is about
better.
5 feet up in the air.
Okay.
As about the size of a altar, kind of above the ground.
All right, and I see the lips moving still, right?
It's the lips have not ceased.
All right, I'm gonna cast Warding Wind,
Okay.
which deafens those who are also in the wind. by the
Okay.
way.
Okay.
Hopefully that works.
You can move through that,
Hopefully
right?
that works.
How
It
does
stays on me.
It stays on you.
Right.
25 mile per hour strong wind.
What's
I'll
the
read everything to
radius,
you.
please?
Get in front of me.
A strong wind
20 feet.
blows around you in a 10-foot radius
Get it within 10
and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration. The wind has the following effects. It deafens you and other creatures in its area. It extinguishes unprotected flames in its area that are torch size or small. The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you. The attack rolls of ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage if they pass in or out of the wind, and it hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind.
So, how do you cast the spell?
This happens...
You're gonna get
no, not this
Guess what,
character.
me for luck.
This
I need the
happens.
reason.
He's focusing on Ray acting like a fool, and so Helgi, as he finally reacts to the laser beam of fire that just attacked his friends, he just reaches out this way, as the double-bladed scimitar winds up in his left hand, and it looks like he's pulling something from here with a fist, and he flings it, and as it comes this way, you see dust rising up from the floor and slowly spinning in like a tornado around him as he races toward the palm as close to Ray as I can. and get up on the palm while Ray is still in the wind, hopefully.
So you are deafened while you are
yes.
in this.
Me and whoever else is in the wind.
Smart.
So where are you stopping?
On its neck.
It looks like 10 feet away from Ray on the palm.
So you want to be like right.
Can I be on the edge so Ray is still in the wind?
You want to be here.
Because I mean, unless you want me to make an insight check to determine if I think that his lips moving is causing this craziness that she's
Go
doing.
ahead. You rolled very high on your history, but not quite high enough
Right, I didn't
to
get the
know
25.
about this. But you go ahead and roll your, please, insight.
Insight?
Yes.
Okay. That would be a check. 15.
15. You get the sense that, yeah, even before you rushed forward and what is triggering your desire to cast this spell and create this swirling wind that would block out all other sound, that this creature is doing something that as soon as Ray heard it, she stopped
Yep.
and
Advantage
was
to Helgi.
affected by it.
Nice.
That's good because I'm
Thanks,
going
Jeff.
to have to range weapon attack from this location.
Oh,
so
no.
I will need
So
to...
if you end your turn here, it will auto end the effect on Ray.
That's huge.
That's totally the plan.
However, if Ray
Leaves.
goes back out,
Mhm.
she will have to make the save again. Mechanically, until someone succeeds on the save,
Gotcha.
it continues to affect them.
As I'm climbing up the hand, I will mouth and do this with the sword. Stay close to me.
Okay?
So, I don't know if...
Sword?
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
That's up to you to
How did
determine if you
mimic
understood
that?
it.
How'd you mimic that?
No, I didn't do that.
No?
Not live on camera. No.
Helgi's got another advantage.
Well, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
You can watch.
And so...
Join our Thursday night stream, everyone.
You know what? We're at the top of this building. I
got
see
it
Greer's
early.
body. Where is Greer's body? Like in front of me?
Greer's body is laying literally right in front of you.
Kick him in the head.
I have.
mean, wake him gently.
I have. Good luck with that.
It's good.
It is.
All right, kill it.
Okay, Greer is
Wow,
there.
Zim comes in
I'm an action
strong.
surge.
Thank you, Zim.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Zim, holla, bim.
Zim, Mills did say that he defeated you last week in the sub
I think
game.
his exact words were Zim was pathetic. I think that was his exact.
I think
I
you called him a
never said
loser.
that.
You
I
called
think
him
he
a
calls
loser.
him. Yeah.
I said I beat him.
Zim's the
My
best.
arch sub enemy is back.
Zim's the best. By the way, all of these subs doled out by Millsman are courtesy of his financial planning services.
This
If
is
you
true.
need to learn how much money
true. It's a
you
write-off.
can waste on subscriptions to Twitch, you should reach out to Jake in real life, and he
Yeah.
can help build
I
your
didn't see it last
financial
Sorry.
plan for you.
I'm licensed in like 22 states of the 50, so you know there's
Funny
a
to
chance that I can work with you.
There you go.
Oh boy, Badger's back.
And here comes Badger.
Hello, sweet cake.
Oh, well then hurry. I'm gonna action surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to use an advantage to roll regular through my wind. A wild surge throw of the katana.
So,
So here's
explain
what-
to me why are you disadvantaged to attack through it?
All ranged attacks through this wind are disadvantaged, which includes me.
That does include you.
I suppose.
Raw
yeah.
roll rules are written. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
No.
1
1. Okay. You
plus. what
you
I
have
got. I rolled
not.
a 1.
You cannot get the
Thank you
the
for the
swirl of this
attempt, though.
wind to kind of negate the effect on your attack. So go ahead and make your
Alright.
even ranged attack with.
Come on, baby. I'm aiming for.
Good job, Zim.
I think the Jabberwock's fire breath comes from some gland in its throat region, so that's
Yep.
where I'm gonna
Okay.
attempt to hit it.
Go for it.
Oh, your DC is now like 52.
And I think I have a -1 to my everything because of the black pudding, correct? Still.
Correct.
weapon.
Alright.
Oh.
Till we get everything
rack pudding,
fixed.
Bam,
Yep.
Or if you were smart like me and Celine and we just played Uno on the top floor.
Yeah, you were fairly intelligent.
Uno.
19.
Right.
That's what we're
19.
calling it.
That's what we did.
But I rolled a 12 on the die, if that matters for the wild.
We had a
surge.
couple wild cards.
As the razor wind blade is pulled out of its sheath with one fluid motion, you kind of go with the wind and
cool.
and
Yep.
you slash through. Out from the swirling vortex emerges a kind of almost a wave of energy that is infused with the element of air as it slashes and finds an opening through the writhing neck and meets
Nice.
the AC of the Jabberwock.
20.
And
Or
you
19.
19.
now need to roll a d20 for me.
Excellent.
Another
that's
black
a 9?
pudding. A black pudding
Okay,
appeared.
a 9 is a failure. I now need you to roll another d20.
I don't know if I like this die. 15.
15. Okay, you are not in the terrible consequences.
Oh, I gotta roll 100.
You are in the nuisance section of the consequences. D100, please. As the wild magic surge erupts from your katana, having cast its ranged attack. Number, please.
16.
Chrissy, can you get those?
I'm gonna do another.
Bot.
Interesting.
2 bots.
I'm gonna do this 2 more times.
You gain the ability to speak one language of your choice
Whoa.
for the foreseeable future,
What?
Cool. Speak Jabberwock.
till I tell you otherwise.
Oh yeah,
What,
whatever the Jabberwock.
what language would you like to
I
speak?
think it speaks Draconic.
You want to know what it's jabbering though? Maybe it's saying like really nice stuff.
Hold on, wait,
Oh,
wait,
you
wait,
guys
wait,
look so
wait,
cool
wait,
there.
wait, wait, wait. Give me 2
Thanks for
seconds
coming on up.
to
just
at least
wanna
see a
talk.
list of languages.
Yep. You can
I'll think about it.
think about that. What was the damage on the attack?
Yep.
Hello, Choo-Choo. Thanks for coming back.
11.
11.
Speak
Okay.
pudding.
11 damage.
So as the
I
wind,
think that's Southern. Puddin.
Hey, Pun.
the wave of wind slashes through, and you watch
Nice
as
job.
the Jabberwock, much more reactive than the radiant burst that hit it previously, reacts as its neck is struck, and it kind of coils back into a defensive position, and immediately focuses its eyes on you in the nice, convenient line in which you've placed yourself.
Second attack.
Second
Thanks,
attack.
though.
Also ranged.
It's gonna be the same thing, and I'm
Okay.
using my second advantage,
Okay.
which now I'm done with.
So you
advantages.
continue with your action surge.
This
until-
time it's like, you know when you make a whirlpool in a pool and you kind of like slash your hand opposite and it creates the opposite whirlpool?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to slice up, and this time the whirlwind I have around me is going to shoot out faster than the last time as I...
All right. So the first time you went with it, and this time you kind of go against the
That's right,
flow,
yep.
and there is resistance.
Shit. That's a 15.
And you're not quite as accurate because you go against the flow, and the air wave goes off into the distance before it dissipates. I do need you to make another d20 roll.
13.
There's another. That's a success.
Yay.
So you do not need to roll on the
All right.
wild surge table. All
As a
right.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Attack.
Attack.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Except disadvantage.
And you're
Okay, you're not
hasted, so
using
you
it.
get
Do you-
another
have you
attack.
used
I'm
up
not
all-
hasted yet.
Have you used up all your advantages?
What does that mean?
I only had 2, I think, so
Plus
I
2
used...
AC.
Well,
Yes.
Advantage on dex saves.
Sylvanica
and
gave
you
you
get an
one,
extra action.
and
I started
And
with
your
0,
movement's double.
okay, and Zim gave you one. So
so that's both.
okay,
Unless someone wants to give me another... I will roll disadvantaged.
and Zim just gave another advantage to everybody.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Hooray! Oh, that's not good.
Holy moly, Zim.
I'll just stay and I'll take a spell slot. Hey.
I rolled a 1.
Badger also offers advantages.
Damn it,
to-
Badger.
I mean, Helgi might take it. at
what
this
did you
point.
roll, Helgi?
A 1.
A natural 1.
Correct.
Please roll a d20 for me.
A 13.
13.
Damn. Roll a 100.
Please roll
Put the
a
dice away.
strength saving throw.
Oh, strength saving throw. Come on, baby. Ooh, that's a good one.
Is that good when you roll high?
22.
22.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
As you go against the grain, and it goes off into the distance, you quickly try to correct, and in doing so, you step forward a little bit, and your foot strikes the pillow of shadow before you.
No!
As your foot strikes that pillow of shadow, you hear a voice speak through that
Why
says,
is there lore in the middle of this death fight?
"Power is at your fingertips. Do you desire it?" And as the sound of this voice reverberates through your mind, you awkwardly kind of finish your attack motion, and the wave of air energy again dissipates off into the distance. How do you respond to the voice?
My internal dialogue is I would accept all the power in the world if it would help your monger's task. That's all I'm thinking. That's it. I'm not actually responding to the voice, but that's all I'm thinking in my head.
Okay. So okay, we can do that.
Interpret as you may.
Well, I'm not taking your player agency, so you need to tell me how you're going to specifically respond. You can have a turn to think about it.
All right.
As Cacophony, your new friends who have saved you from this trap, this portal in which you were trapped, our new Kenku warlock of the Raven Queen. You see everyone scatter in the face of this massive draconic creature, which you think you've heard about and you know how dangerous it is. You've never faced anything like this. And a voice within you says, "You can do this. Be smart. Be wise. And here are 7 advantages."
Whoa!
As Sylvanek
That's
gifts
amazing.
you.
That's hilarious.
How many do you have? You must have like 9 right now.
I think I just have the 7.
Well, you also got 2
Where
from
am I
Zim.
going?
So,
I have 8.
okay.
8.
So, however many you've used 1 already. Or anyway, go ahead.
I used last week. I
She
used
had
up
it
all
at-
I had,
yeah.
Okay.
and I have 8
She
from
got
today.
8 today.
All right. Beautiful.
No, you should have 9.
Yeah, I think
You
I
should
think
have 9.
yeah,
because
Zim gave out
Sylvanek
2.
gave 6, and then Zim gave 3 sets of 1 to everyone.
Okay. 9. All right.
If she uses them all in 1 round, could we kill this thing?
I don't want to do that.
That would be
I
funny.
feel like I need to milk this a little bit.
Dude, you're popping off Eldritch Blast with all fingers. Just little like,
They all hit.
Well, my aim is a little shoddy, so.
it's like blowing you.
All right, so I'm going to. I can't really move back towards the wall any more than where I am now, so I'm going to move.
Celine looks
Whatever-
awfully toasted to your left.
I'm gonna move closer to Hashin, but not.
Armor.
Yeah, I guess right behind him. I have 30 movement, so I can't really see the spots.
got
But
the round.
That's 20 feet of movement,
There you go,
right?
Cacophony.
You want to be behind him, like here?
yeah, so I'm
That's 15 feet of movement.
okay. There, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I have certain spells here.
Are you rolling with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
18.
18. You added in your to hit modifier to the dice roll.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No fate. No fate. Not once.
Okay.
I have
25.
I still have.
Sorry, I
That-
need to
no,
use
you-
my fingers.
You're okay. We like
Oh,
counting with
we
fingers.
accept that here.
Yeah.
See,
Did you hex it first?
oh no, I didn't hex
You
it.
should bonus action hex
Do you
it
want to
first.
hex it as well?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So hex is applied. What ability are you making it roll with disadvantage? So this would be like something like
Dex.
insight
You
or
shut your mouth.
or performance is
He's having you
is-
do stupid ones.
is one that you should probably do as performance. Maybe sleight of hand. The traditional ones are usually either athletics or acrobatics. And for purposes of if it's going to be grappled, usually you do athletics. Just those are the the classic ones in a combat.
I'm gonna do
scenario.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics. All right. So it is
Yes.
disadvantaged against acrobatic rolls.
I think you should have picked
Got it.
nature.
If we disadvantage its survival, does that make it easier to kill?
So you hit as the Eldritch Blast shoots forth from Cacophony's outstretched hand. Hashin, it goes right past your right ear.
Whoa!
And
Jeez!
it smashes the creature
Sorry.
right in the underbelly as she's kind of
Yeah,
shooting
good
up
shot, yeah.
towards it.
Not bad.
As the energy kind of crackles and dissipates against its exposed underbelly. So you roll your D10 plus your D6.
15.
And Badger is offering
Fortune favors the
Hugo
bold.
some advantages.
We don't have a bard to seduce the dragon
Sweet.
use.
So it's 15 total damage, Cacophony?
15 plus 6.
She maxed the hex.
21 damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo!
Wow.
That's
Level
force,
4
baby.
cleaning
That
up!
is force.
Okay.
Nice.
So
that's
it
awesome!
receives this blast of energy as it looks at you and it continues
I look at her too.
as it's kind of continuing to burble as
they're
its
coming up.
milky white eyes kind of shift in your direction,
Oh boy.
and it seems
I'm gonna
to
crouch
take
a little
notice of the two individuals lined up before it.
Cacophony, we should move.
You're hasted,
think
so you
so.
just leave her in the dust.
You have 15 feet of movement left. You've used your action and bonus action.
I'm gonna move back
Yeah.
to where I
No, that's a
started.
good idea. Yeah, you should move away from me.
Okay, so you move back as you hear Hashin's encouragement to stay separated, as it is now.
Should be my turn.
No,
F you, buddy.
Uh-oh.
F you.
from the
Oh dear.
out from the cracks and crevices,
Up from the grave they rose.
you watch as two creatures,
Are those hedgehogs? They look like them.
small in form, almost gnomish in size, with long, flowing hair, spiky hair. In fact, one of them has a strand of hair in its hand, and another is going to reach for a piece of its hair, and it grabs it and begins to twirl it almost like a lasso. Its face is almost dog-like or badger-like, but is also humanoid in nature. I need you all to
Just
roll.
like Badger.
I need you all to roll history checks. One has a very long kind of mustache that curls up to fine points at the edge, very clearly waxed, as its grease pit of hair just kind of is flowing behind it. Anyone roll above a 15?
25.
No.
Okay, so Hashin and Hugo, you've heard of these creatures that are native to the Fae. They are called Chorids. And they are neutral by nature. They can be good or evil depending on which court they hail from or are affiliated with. They are known to have magical hair.
I hate these things.
And this is not made up. This is a canon creature.
And they actually look like badgers with magical hair.
They look like grungy, disheveled gnomes, which have animalistic. Don't hit me. Have animalistic features,
Saving them.
and they
Ooh,
each
Tweety.
emerge. One looks at.
We don't need no stinking badgers comments, Diamond Anvil.
Oh, he wins.
One looks at Hashin, who is closest, and
no, be nice.
it takes its strand of hair that it's lassoing, and it pulls out a drum.
I don't like that.
and
Oh boy.
on the drum, in step with the burble that is going on, Otto's irresistible dance has been charmed
nice.
upon, cast upon you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Please
Wait, is that a spell it's casting or an
Please
effect?
fail. Do the worm on the ground.
Matt, is that a spell it's casting or an
I just need
effect?
to dance.
It is.
So is that within counterspell distance?
Hold on. It is within 60 feet of you. Roll perception check.
Dum, dum, dum,
I don't like how you make me do these.
I'm okay at
16.
wisdom.
16. You do not see it, though you hear it.
Oh.
Because your eye is fixated on the other Chorid, which is beating its drum towards you.
No, it's not. It's looking at Hugo right there.
I
who's
need
helpless.
both of you to
That's
make
not, that
wisdom
doesn't-
saving
Oh,
throws.
yeah.
You can
It's a dance
counterspell.
party, bro.
You can counterspell.
I'll counterspell that one.
Okay. Counterspell goes off. At what level are you casting counterspell?
Turd.
Turd.
Yeah.
Ew, that's vulgar.
As the beat of the drums echoes forth in
It's a
each of your
dance-off, bro.
minds,
Yep.
it is in fact a dance-off between Celine and Hasheen. What did you roll?
18.
18
Ooh.
succeeds.
Oh,
Dang it.
Counterspell?
And you're rolling to counterspell it. I need
He's
you.
gone Guardians of the Galaxy.
that's not bro.
At what level are you casting counterspell?
Third.
Okay, it does not auto dispel it. You need to roll.
+1, 4. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. I just want to check something real quick. This might be important. Okay, sorry. Do you add anything to counterspell?
You need to
Did
make
add
what's your spell casting ability?
+5 modifier.
Okay.
+8 spell attack.
So it's +5 spell casting ability.
Mhm.
Roll a d20 plus your spell casting ability.
You have 2 advantages.
Sweet.
No. Look who that's from.
19.
Oh,
19.
never mind.
That succeeds
I am Star-Lord.
in dispelling the level 6 spell that is cast.
Ooh, nice.
That's a level 6 spell?
It is.
Oh my gosh! I thought that was like a level 2 like thing.
The-
Outcast.
both of you made it. Oh.
Matter of fact, Star-Lord was some of my inspiration
Dance
for
party
Hasheen.
failed.
As they beat their drums,
They have level 6.
as they beat their drums,
Oh,
both
shoot.
of you hear the rhythmic attack, and you get that out of here. You don't want that.
Get that corn out of my
Hey,
face.
if we start messing with the rhythm, like just hitting things at random intervals, does that
You
disadvantage them?
counterspell it, and you just this isn't your jam.
No, don't like it.
This is not your
Not your
jam.
genre of
It's just
music.
it's
I,
not.
I like bagpipes. So if you have that, you know.
It's not.
Something like that.
So that is each of their actions. It
didn't know
is
that was a
now up to
6 level
Hasheen's
spell.
turn.
Okay.
Celine, as the rhythm goes forth towards you, there is a voice that entices you and says, "Give in to the beat."
As it's speaking, Celine says, "Shut up!" Focusing.
Rhythm is a
So you refuse.
Dancing is a sin, I
All
say
right,
to the voice.
Footloose.
The Jabberwock now has 2 advantages to its name.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Hasheen.
Badger!
Okay, so I feel like pretty fast right now, huh? Like I could run around this place
Don't do
twice.
this, Badger.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I want to end exactly where I am.
I don't know what to do next.
So I get 2
Right.
actions, which means I get 4 shots.
That's correct.
Interesting. Okay, first
Unless I think haste says that
It's only one
your
more
second
attack.
action gives you one
So I get
more. It's
3
not a
shots.
full multi-attack. It would be just one attack action.
That's fine, so I get 3 shots. then.
Correct.
Alright, first things first. I rolled high enough on the history to know that the Jabberwock jabbers.
No, you did not. But you saw Ray stop when she got close to it, and then you saw her kind of shake her head as she was enveloped in this whirling storm that is about Helgi.
Okay.
You did see these creatures emerge and start banging a drum at you.
Would it be an
You know what to
action to
do.
plug my ears?
If I
Buff your allies.
Um,
Slow. Why'd you plug your ears and shoot your butt? It's like
I rip up.
I
garment, plug,
think it
then-
would be, I think it would be an action to try to plug your ears.
Okay.
And just mechanically, as we've done this in the past, that would just give you advantage on the roll. It would not be a
Okay.
auto
So
success.
then I
Should
want to
taste
take a look at the Jabberwock and see if there's any weak points. Something that I should aim for, because I
Okay.
do have Hexblade Curse on me.
You do. Please roll an insight check.
Can use an advantage.
Okay. How many do you have left after this?
A lot. I'd have 4.
Okay.
Dang. Wait, did we get another?
Insight.
You at least got 2 whole
18.
party ones.
18.
I'm out.
Oh, I
You
have
get the
3 then.
sense that it reacted poorly against the damage that Helgi gave it to its neck.
Okay.
Noise.
I guess it stands to reason it's a talking thing. So let's go for the voice box. So
Noise.
do I feel like I have a nice squared up shot at its throat?
I mean, it kind of coiled its neck up, and if you're taking a called shot, the AC would be a little bit higher, but you could potentially hit it.
So a 19 hit it before, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
19 met the AC before.
Yeah, 19 met. Okay. I am gonna call my shot. What will you tell me how much higher the AC goes? Now that we know what its base level AC is.
Yeah, well, it depends on what you're.
I'm
So
going for the throat.
if you're trying to like hit it a small target.
No, I'm just trying to hit the throat.
So I'll say because it's a huge creature with a very large, are you trying to hit it like right below the mouth, or are you hitting it closer to the base near where it meets the chest? Because there's a distinction between those two things.
I think I'd be going for where I think its vocal box is.
Roll a perception check.
Again?
So it was insight first.
Yep, 21.
21. You think that the burbling confusion is being caused by something up closer to its jowls.
That's what I want to try to
And
hit.
in fact, you watch as the tendrils that come off of it are kind of reverberating in a way that at first you thought it might be seeking to sense things around it. Instead, you get the sense that it's actually amplifying this burbling sound.
That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going to try to stick 3 things right through it.
Okay, so this is
Cushion time.
so this is essentially 3/4 cover, which is a +5 to the AC. So you have to beat a 24.
But with my sharpshooter feat, that
You do have that feat.
I do,
Yep.
so it shouldn't matter.
Yep. Shouldn't matter.
Facts.
Hence, ranger ability.
Facts.
Wow, you're such a ranger right now.
I'm gonna give it to you. That makes sense.
I'm trying to angle.
It makes
I'm
sense.
a ranger.
It makes sense. Let's see how accurate you are.
All right, first one, advantage.
Okay.
Damn it! So close to
To a 19.
Hexblade Curse crit. I'm gonna hit though with a 26.
Okay, 26 hits. You are not using sharpshooter to do your
No.
-5 + 10. You're just
no.
utilizing
Yep,
the
yep. At this
avoiding cover.
Correct. At
yeah,
this
yeah.
current juncture.
Which, I mean, raw, it's avoiding cover, not hitting a tiny object, but I'll give it to you. I like it. I like the lawyering.
And
Rules lawyering, good.
I am going to, with my ranger ability, make it my favorite foe.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not bad. And plus its Hexblade Curse, I had 3 more to damage. So
Yep.
that's 21 points on the first shot.
Noise.
21 on the
Nice!
first shot. Okay.
Good one.
So you apparate your bow in your hand, and you pull back and you take in the situation, analyzing everything going on, and you shift your focus from its chest up to just below its throat, kind of in its voice box near its larynx, and you release, and the first arrow shoots forth, and it impacts into one of the long tendrils that come out, and it slices through it, not dropping it off, but hitting it, and then dissipating in the cold flash of energy from your arrows. You make your second attack.
Doing another one with advantage.
Okay. So you have...
Not minus 5 plus 10. I would have 2 left
You
now.
have 2 left, yep.
After this use.
Yep.
Crit.
Oh, I knew I hated you for
I'm
that
going to
reason.
smite this some bitch.
Boom, baby.
There we go.
Chef, that is definitely DM regrets.
Boom, baby.
Okay.
So that should be... What is it? 8d6.
So you're using one of your 2 spell slots
Yep.
to smite this.
Yep.
So you have 1 spell slot left.
So it's 1d8 is the smite, but then I get 4 of them because it's a 4th level,
Right?
and then because it's a crit, I can double it.
Correct.
So it's 8d8 plus 2d8 for the normal.
Yep.
1d8 doubled for the normal shot.
Why does the 1d8... I think 1d8 just goes to 4d8. So it's not 1d8 plus 4d8. I think it's just 4d8.
No.
No.
He has to cast it at a 4th level.
I have to
smite.
cast it
It's
at
a
a
4th
Right.
level smite.
So
Why does that not get doubled?
you're saying it's 5d8 for a 4th level smite? Is that what you're saying? No, normally. Pretend... No, we're not doing any crits
Yeah,
yet.
it would be 5d8.
5d8. Okay.
Correct.
So yes, 5d8
So it
for
should
the
now
smite.
it should be
plus
10d8.
plus 1d8 of normal damage,
Yep.
which is 6d8.
Yep.
Plus you have your favorite enemy,
Mhm.
which is a d4,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's going to be
Are you Fury of the
12d8
Small?
plus 2d4.
And I'll Fury of the Small.
That's not doubled because
That's
it's
fine.
not a dice roll.
But I add 7 damage.
Yep, so
to it.
12d8. Holy crap.
12d8 plus 2d4 plus 11 plus
That's why I hated
7.
Plus 18. So 12d8 plus 2d4 plus 18. Go.
I'm gonna. We don't have enough d8s here, so I'm
You
just
can
gonna,
do it on
Here.
D&D Beyond. Just
I know,
go.
but
too.
it's nice
Yeah.
to roll the
7, 8,
these
9,
things.
10, 11.
So
You might crash.
as you
Crash
saw
the
you
website.
saw how it reacted to the first arrow.
64
Holy smokes.
plus 18
So 72,
plus
82.
I have to roll my 2d4s now.
Yep. 82.
Plus another 4.
Plus Fury?
86 points of damage. That includes Fury.
plus, yes,
that
yeah,
includes
I've
it.
already had that.
86 points of damage.
Yes!
Holy crap.
Doesn't it also knock him prone if he's huge or smaller?
It does!
Woo!
Just saying.
I don't get a save. It just happens.
No, it just
Just
happens.
happens. If it hits, it goes.
Okay.
Yes!
You're gonna do.
Gonna slide down right
I
into my
have
lap.
one more shot.
As
Yes,
you
you do!
as you see how
I
it
hope you crit
reacted,
again.
it
I'm
rears
gonna use
back.
another one.
It rears back, and as it does, it kind of beats its wings to try to steady itself. And you see there is a very thin connection between the sinews in its wings and in its arm. And you swivel your focus and you shoot right at where like its armpit would be, and it pierces directly in, and you watch as his arm goes limp, and then the smite explodes outward and its wing falls.
All right.
Dope.
That is the exact reason I built this character that way. That is the best I can do.
Its wing just falls onto the ground. It's just kind of flapping.
That's
with,
going to leave a mark.
as it
Yes, machine! Yes!
lets out a scream of rage and terror as it focuses all of its ire on you.
Okay, last shot. Advantage.
Great.
Come on, Jay!
Crit.
Again! That's why I
Dude, and
hasted
this
you!
was a Hexblade's curse
That's why I
one.
hasted you! I love you!
12, another.
Sardine yells at across the room.
I love you, a baby! Another 12d8, 2d4,
Plus 18.
plus 11 only this time.
11, because you don't have Fury the Small. Yeah.
All right, 12d8.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Holy smoke.
You didn't know this, but I had your #1 fan jersey in all your gladiator
54
fights.
plus 11, 65, plus now my 2d4.
That's crazy.
Dude, you've been just like...
I don't even get.
Plus another 4! Get that other wing on the ground, damn it! You're just a worm now. You're just a worm with legs. You're a piece of shit. Yeah. I'm going to crush your head under my heel. come back from that, you piece of crap.
Does he take vicious mockery damage?
Oh, it's just its wings
That's
are beating
amazing,
wildly
Jake!
on the ground.
Oh
It
my
looks at you
goodness.
and it looks at its sides. Its hands kind of rear up and just reaches to its shoulders. And
feel bad.
it's like as it just screams at you. It is going to do everything it can to kill Hashin.
And I
Shit.
apparate my bow away, and I go,
Looks like we're having wings for
And I
dinner
run.
tonight.
Where do you run?
He runs so far. He runs so far away.
He couldn't get away though.
I run
Hashin has no spell slots left.
none. I shot
You-
my load.
You maxed it though. That was
But
a max
I did like
load you just
160
shot.
points of damage.
No spell slots left for Hashin.
That was incredible.
It is prone still.
Yes, it is.
I'm just saying, remember that.
Yeah.
It's prone twice, actually.
It's super prone. You just totally
That was
annihilated this
incredible.
fight. You did 100. You did
That's
160
That
damage,
is so cool.
roughly.
roughly.
That's
I mean, it was.
insane.
Yeah, it was 100. Yeah, 150 damage. You did 150 damage. Almost
I
on the
had to
nose.
decide if
Wow.
I was gonna haste one of you first or crit Fisher, and I just felt the dice speak today, so I went with him.
Wow.
Okay, so
I'm
now-
not killing Hashin.
Yeah.
Okay, what
now,
are you?
I have double the movement. I have 60 feet.
You do.
That
Are
was
those
incredible.
wings like, are those wings like up in the air like they are there, or are they like flat on the ground?
They're kind of the residual life that
You
was
got
in
spell
them.
slots back from Badger. Shoot.
Oh, is that a Badger? I don't
Badger,
wanna-
he
I
just
don't
did
wanna assume-
160 points,
Badger, I
man.
don't
Let the
assume,
man
is
have
that
it.
is that an actual spell slot gift, or is that a contingent on anything?
Come on, let the man enjoy his victory, please.
This will determine what I do.
To answer your question, the
Like, do I think I could run behind them and hide and obfuscate the view to make it look for me?
you could try to yes, I mean you could try to hide behind them.
I need a cigarette too after that load.
Oh my
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna run behind and
That is contingent.
yeah, no. All right.
Okay.
so
My
I'm
win,
just
bro.
gonna die.
So I have 6 advantages for my Jabberwock.
I'm dead.
Dude, that's messed up.
What are you doing with your movement?
I'm gonna run and try to hide behind a wing.
Okay.
Yeah, probably that one.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
You're
Strength.
As the wispy shadow coils out and goes to grab around your ankles and stick you firmly in
Would there have
place.
been a way to like jump over it?
As soon as you pass within 10 feet of it, it activates.
18.
18. You are able to power your way through. And now I need you to roll a stealth check.
I'm okay at stealth. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
With disadvantage, because it is watching you as you run.
The good news is we just showed it an effective weight loss program of how to drop 80 pounds in
16.
5 seconds.
16. Okay? You think you're kind of hidden. As the wing is beating around you, I am going to roll an advantage right now to see if I see you. Okay.
I mean, we'll find out.
It is now Hugo's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna die, guys.
All right, Hugo will use
I got you, bro.
his bonus action to cast Misty Step out of his ring.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Please roll a d20 for me.
7.
Oh god.
Okay. And a d20 again.
17.
Oh no.
I'm back to 3 advantages.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh no.
Thank you, chef.
Please roll a... Tell me where you are misty stepping to, because that succeeds.
Yep, I'm going to get 30 feet as close to the dragon as I can.
30 feet is 5 feet away from the dragon.
Okay.
But before anything else happens,
You are hasted, right?
No, that was my next go. You and Ray.
Oh.
you were gonna triple haste. That's epic.
No, I didn't
love
say
it.
that. Shut up.
Quadra haste.
I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC.
What?
What you have a what?
16.
16.
Fail.
Okay. You hear voices begin to speak in your head.
I hear voices in my head.
I hear dead people. That's nothing new for this party, though.
You're not strong enough. This will not work. You are going to fail. Flee, you fool. Dissonant Whispers has been cast upon you. You must use the rest of your turn to get as far away from the Jabberwock as
Is
possible.
that a spell?
It is a spell.
Can I counterspell it
Do it. Do
Smart.
it. Do it. Do it.
as a reaction?
You've let him counterspell the ring effect before.
Sure, go ahead. What level is this at? Dissonant Whispers. Okay.
Third level.
As you hear the voices begin to accost your mind, I reckon no. As you
Well, in fact, somebody just told me in my head I could get some more power.
and you cease the dissonant whispers in your mind,
Ouch.
and your reaction has been used. Your bonus action has been used.
Yep.
You are still in
I'm going to use my
your-
movement to walk right up to him
You take a step up.
and pull out my rapier.
I need you to roll a. Technically, it's back here. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw as you are within range of its burble, which has not ceased from its screeching.
21.
As you silence the voices that are speaking into your head, you at the same time kind of focus your resolve, and this burble that's going forth from it has no effect on you. It will no longer have an effect on you throughout this combat as you step up and go to exact your vengeance on the
25
creature.
for the first one.
That hits.
Nice.
And 23 for the second one.
It both hit.
So it'd be 21 total.
21 total damage.
Just piercing damage.
Piercing damage.
Nothing
As
special.
you bring your sword down. Is that a magical sword?
No, it is not.
Okay. As you
You had,
strike,
you had advantage on both of those.
I did. I rolled with
Okay.
advantage.
you strike into its hide, and you draw what looks to be some like turquoise blood, which begins to kind of trickle out, is spewing out, by the way, of its shoulders, where its wings were kind of exploded off, and the wound doesn't seem to cut as deeply as it otherwise would have, not being magical, a magical sword. But you do hurt it. It is now Celine's turn.
Okay. Alright, so we are going to use... What is it even called, actually? Font of Magic. There we go, where it's like you do the back and forthy.
Yep.
I'm burning a second level spell slot.
Okay.
I'm getting 2 more sorcery points back.
Okay.
I'm burning those immediately on twinning haste.
Is a meta magic option a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
So Font of Magic is a bonus action?
Yeah. To do the burning back and forth.
Can you bonus action
So-
twice?
Oh, no, sorry. Meta magic twinning is not a bonus action.
Okay, that's okay. So
Sorry, I
then
didn't
you're
hear
good.
ya.
Then you're
Yeah.
good. You're good. So as you focus on the natural arcane power within yourself, having already cast haste on
Let's go.
your
Let's go.
your Habibi, well, at least that's what he calls you, and your friend, as well as the massive storm giant before you, you focus your energy and you call forth a second casting of haste, if that's what I'm understanding correctly, converting some of your arcane energy into a more powerful version of haste that you split between 2 more allies. Who else is hasted now?
Myself and Cacophony. No, I'm just kidding. We're leaving.
Why, you fool?
Shut the door behind, lock it, open it in 10 minutes. We all shook out. I'm gonna haste Vex and Hugo.
Oh my goodness.
This is our best chance.
This is insane.
Welcome
I'm
to the
doing what
jungle.
I think I have a question
What have I
lurking that may
done?
ruin this whole fight.
Shut
so.
up.
I gave
shut up. I know what your
a
question is. Shut up.
sorcerer the ability to cast haste twice.
I had to fight for it too. You guys almost didn't give it to me.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
You didn't. We chose this ability.
You did. The community did this. I blame you. Okay. Okay. So,
Tactical retreat.
wow.
That's what
All
I'm
right.
doing.
So you cast haste, and again, the energy goes forth. You have
got
your
next
left
turn.
hand. You have your left hand outstretched, casting haste upon your first two comrades. You outstretch your second, and you kind of bring it together in a kind of a beautiful symphony of
Gorgeous.
swirling energy, and you kind of pull your this gesture down, the somatic component down, and you hold it as you concentrate on both. Your fingers kind of shaking.
Because I'm not concentrating. It's effortless to me.
Not the second one. With the
Oh, is that how we're doing this? Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
you are
All right,
concentrating on the second
that's
one.
Fair.
That's a
That's
smart.
fair.
That's a smart limit.
as
That's a smart
you
limit.
as you concentrate on this, and all four of you now have this wave of energy that is enhancing all of your abilities, and you are all hasted. Are you staying? Are you
I'm
staying
tactically retreating. You didn't describe that the door shut when we
there?
came in.
I did.
Did
The-
you?
the
Okay,
door
well I'm
is shut.
tactically retreating
I
as much
asked
to
if
that
we
as
could
I
just leave it
can.
open.
So where are you going to?
I don't want to be in a line from the dragon's mouth with anyone else.
I don't wanna be.
Okay.
I don't wanna be a casual.
So, sorry, there's like a light panel right in my wherever I am.
Yeah, you're right down here. I know that panel is obscuring your view.
Yeah. So if I go to the west, I'm gonna have to make that the moment you pass the wall.
No, it's if you get within 10 feet of this wall.
Oh, okay. Well then,
You,
Be more
Celine
in
wouldn't
line.
necessarily know the distance, though she has
but I did
seen.
see Hugo get.
She did see Hugo get wrapped up.
Give away next.
Okay, can I go? I don't think that would be in the line. I'm sorry. Can you move me like 10 feet to the west?
It's 10
And it's
feet.
going after Hugo, I think. Actually, no. Where's Hasheen? Oh, there you are. You're under the wing.
I'm hiding.
I thought you were
Hasheen
the little
is- Hasheen
hedgehog
is hiding
dude.
back here. I don't.
Smart.
Yeah.
It won't let me say.
I might die, guys. Like, we're in trouble here.
Yeah.
You did not receive a new spell slot.
No, of course not.
Does your warding wind affect?
Are you?
Only if you're within it.
things?
Only if you're within it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean like a beam thing passing
Oh,
through.
Is it an
Uh,
attack roll?
It's not an attack roll. It's a dex save.
There
It's
you
an
go.
innate feature. Okay, I will actually then, having heard that, can you move me back to where I was? And 5 more to the right. My right. Your east.
And 10 more to the left.
And 2 more to the left.
So you're zigzagging.
I'm like, I don't know what to. That was it, guys!
What do I do? What do I do? I'm concentrating. What do I do?
That's good.
Okay, so you have moved 5 feet
Yeah,
to
I
your right.
did. I did. Sorry,
Very
I
good.
can't see
You
where
step
I am.
closer to Cacophony, who you watch just obliterate this thing with this blast of eldritch energy, and she just kind of there, like, wide-eyed, like, oh my goodness,
I shouldn't be here.
what's going on? Ooh, I want that wing.
Do you want those wings?
I was gonna say that. I was totally gonna take.
You can still
At
do
least
it.
try to
Oh,
take
yeah.
one.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You
All
have a
right,
special bag of
Celine's turn.
holding.
Ray, you have the burbling go silent as the swirling vortex engulfs you, and you watch as Helgi kind of mouths to you to stay close to me.
All right. I would like to go in
Can see where
front
everything
of him.
Okay.
It extends 10 foot out from me, so
Can I get up
Yeah,
to the dragon?
that's a 10-foot radius. So yeah, you cannot get up to the dragon without leaving the vortex.
Hold your turn until he gets closer.
You can't hold a movement and an attack.
No,
It's
because I
one or the
want
other.
to grapple the head so it can't turn to you.
go get it.
Son of a
Oh.
gun? That's a great idea.
I
You
know.
should do that.
Wait,
I
no, I
know.
moved. Okay, good, good,
Get
good,
it.
good.
Go
But
get
I
it.
rolled. I mean, I have a +0 on a charisma save.
You do have advantages.
How about you scream
and I
as you
used that last time.
scream as you leave the wind so you can't hear what the
That's
heck is
actually-
babbling.
Wait for me!
Don't forget to rage.
I'm already raging.
She still raged, did take damage, so
Yep.
it kept it.
I'm gonna go up to it because it is prone.
Okay, as soon as you pass out of the vortex, I need you to make a charisma
You
save.
got this. You got
Didn't
this.
you
You
say
got this.
before I had to leave the radius of the sound? That's what you said when you first did the wind. You had to leave
These
the
are
radius
so
of the
good.
sound and then come back in
That
to
was
make
the
another
shadows.
save.
Leave the radius
that
of
was
the
shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm using an advantage.
Okay.
No, I hit it 3 times. No, I didn't. You made me take the wings off. Forget it. Yeah. No, that's good too.
It's
Advantage?
it's
Are you
much better for you
advantaging
guys.
Yeah, no, that's good too.
18.
That succeeds.
Oh my goodness!
As the burbling, which
Holy smokes!
is a it's
Why don't I
it's
listen to a lot of your
impossible.
comments?
It's a pained,
I was talking about the
pathetic
donkey.
sound, as if the creature is on its last legs.
All right, so
And you overcome.
I want to kind of like hop on its head and try to hold it so it couldn't turn to
Love it.
Hashim.
So
Okay, so you're seeking to grapple it.
Yes, and you did. Did you do athletics for its disadvantages?
She did acrobatics.
No.
Well,
Okay.
Wait, did you tell her
Is
the
there
grappling one?
good. That was an option for it too, if it has high dex.
So I did 176 points of damage.
Yeah, it was
I hit
crazy.
on
So,
the first one too.
so you can choose either acrobatics or athletics to avoid a grapple. So either of them are fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So this having disadvantage on acrobatics will use its athletics, which is lower than its
Nice.
Oh, nice.
its
Okay.
acrobatics.
Good job, then.
Acrobatics was the right one to
Good
choose.
job.
For this.
Perfect.
Success.
All right, so I'm gonna try to keep
Brilliant.
its head still for my first action.
Okay. So you are seeking to grapple it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use an advantage.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna
have
use
one
an advantage.
disadvantage to give to me, FYI.
She's got more actions.
We doing
we
this?
can repeat this. Let him burn it.
Okay.
She's smiling.
So 33.
I love when Molly
Damn,
just
dude.
looks up with that mocking smile like, you can't beat me.
It was a crit and a 19, so I was pretty well covered.
I hate
You
that.
will focus only on me.
As you reach up, you don't even take, you put your hammer back and you just grab onto the remaining tendrils on its side and just grab it in your hands and focus its face right on you. Its milky white eyes are
That would
kind of
be
like
terrifying.
confused, and it is, you are grabbing it.
I'm too hyped up my coffee right now. I don't even care.
So Lynn's
All
like,
right, and then
I think I
have
did something.
another.
Headbutt it. Headbutt it.
You
Headbutt
have
it.
2 more attacks.
No, I think I have 3 more attacks.
You have-
because I'm hasted.
So you have a multi attack, which is 1/2, and then you have your haste attack, and then if you would you
I
critted,
critted.
so
Yep.
you have your bonus action
So
attack.
Yep.
I have 3 attacks, right?
Yes, yes, you do.
And it's prone, so
Yeah,
they're all at
I hate
advantage.
this game.
Yes,
Twice. Doubly prone. Twice.
Go ahead and roll with advantage because it's prone.
First one, that one's not gonna hit.
With advantage?
Yeah, it was a 6.
Oh.
So 6
Ray, you
plus
get an
9.
advantage
No
from
strings.
Badger, no strings.
Thanks, Badger. All right, attack 2.
Can you rip its
What was
jaws
the first?
open?
What was the first one?
She missed.
First one was a 6 on the die.
With advantage?
Yeah, it was a 6 and a 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, first one. In your rage, you're just like, and you go to headbutt it, and you hit it, but its scales are pretty hard. As you kind of catch one of its lower lip, and like its tooth like scratches your head.
Twist.
28
How many
for the
pounds
second
of pressure does snap its neck?
Yeah. The second one is it hits.
one. And that one is 15 damage.
15 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, can Ray Fury of the Small something? How does that work?
She
when you're
can.
that
It's
big?
bigger than her.
All right.
This is. This
So that was
it's
your
bigger
second-
Than you.
that was
Fury of
your-
the smaller than one of these.
So you have
Okay. I mean, I'll.
It's just
so-
another
so
7
7
points
more?
of damage.
Yeah, so 7 more.
okay. So that's 22 total,
Okay,
and your
third attack.
third attack
Yeah, that hits.
That's a 26.
that hits. So this is your final. This is your bonus action that you get, right?
15.
PSK says fist time.
15.
Fist time.
And I have one more.
You missed on the
You
first.
missed on the
hit
first, and you hit on the
hit
second too,
third.
and then you grappled with your first, so that was your 4.
You're done.
Okay.
7.
How much blood's draining out of this beast?
Okay, so it is now the creature's turn. Damn. With that damage, and with Ray, you grappling it,
I'm specifically keeping its head away from Hashim.
this is initiating a
Are you gonna
clash
do it? I knew it!
between Ray, as it uses all of its strength to pull you with it, and focus on Hashim,
I used one and then I got one. So
and it,
So it beat my stealth.
yes, I rolled above a 20.
Gotta take it.
Okay.
And it is, well, it can't use any legendary actions. Oh my goodness.
Dude, I can't believe you cut off its wings, man. That's incredible.
It also, if it's an attack on me, it's disadvantage because of my cloak.
That's correct.
And I didn't recklessly. so
You
it's a
are
legit
you are
disadvantage.
effectively grappling it here. The
Wait,
first
where's
thing
the
it does is it unleashes its eye beam at both of you.
How?
One eye's looking
I
up
was
at you, and the
specifically
other
grappling so it doesn't turn to him though.
So the way grapple works technically is it can't move, but it can
Oh,
it
even
can
if
Can
it
shift.
rotate.
Oh, I was trying to
It
specifically
can't stand up
keep
though.
it away.
So that's good.
Yeah,
It
it's-
is prone.
Dragon's
No.
like, pivot!
I was trying to keep it away
it basically
from you.
crawled on its side.
Yeah, so it kind of its head kind of
She's like this against
its
the wall.
head flops down across the fingertips that are upturned, and it unleashes its eye ray. I need both of you to roll dex saves.
And the wing is out of the way. It does not get damaged.
the
You
ring-
guys are both
the
hasted, so
wing-
you have advantages on dex saves.
You do have a
I mean, actually,
no,
plus two, sorry.
Go ahead.
18.
18. That succeeds. You take 20 points of fire damage.
Oh, jeez.
Sheen?
I'm gonna use an advantage.
So my grapple didn't really
That's fine.
do anything?
Oh, it definitely
is-
did.
It did.
It stayed prone. It could
Okay.
not get up. So that's a big deal as
Okay.
we have more of our melee guys coming along.
You made a good
I
choice.
passed. 24.
Okay, so you take 20 points
That was
of fire
barbarian-esque.
damage. It is now going to seek to break the grapple, and this is where the first sequence of this clash is coming in.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my advantages.
Okay, how many do you have left?
I have 3.
Okay,
Did you
So
take
after
the one
this
from
is-
Badger?
I did, but I
Okay.
used one to break the
okay.
charisma.
So this is a it is going to use its athletics again.
I critted.
Before you roll pathetically, let's do a
Can
giveaway.
confirm.
Okay, yes. Let's do.
I
We're
should have
giving
waited
away.
for you to say you were using an advantage.
We're giving away the dice.
Darn it!
What happened?
She should have waited for you to use an advantage, and it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, you
That's
gotta
right.
play the game back to him.
I know!
Come on.
So we're gonna give away the dice, and there's some cool purple dice there. We gave away a set much like it a couple weeks back. This is the second set, and this is for anyone in the continental U.S. and or Canada and Quebec. We are gonna give away these dice. If you would like your chance to win the dice, you can type into the chat right now !
That
Smite. S-M-I-T-E!
You killed it in, like, one round. That's what you did.
Smite for your chance to win those dice.
I did everything I can do.
Yeah, that we
and you
needed that
killed it
too.
in one
There's
round.
nothing more I can do.
We needed that.
Smite
You
for
can
your
still be
chance to win
shooting,
those
right?
dice.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to
Kill Vex.
Smurf.
I did not roll a crit. I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Oh, that's
33.
scary.
That
That's
does not. I
scary.
did not beat the 19. So, the first it fails on its first. It seeks again to break the grapple, and it rolls again.
Alright, I'm using an advantage again.
Okay.
What are you rolling?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Play the game.
Hold on, let me math here.
Oh boy.
More math.
Hated
We'll
that.
see you
spread.
next
Go
week,
ahead.
folks. Oh.
I don't like that smile, Molly. 27.
31.
Oh,
goodness.
yeah.
I am a beast!
Dude, she practiced on the
She
magma
is a
dragon. She
beast.
practiced this.
Big ass giant.
I'm so strong! I'm really, really strong!
I love that all his actions are gone.
I only
And
have
it's
one
got-
more advantage.
It's got to do it again. It's got to do it again. Let's go.
All right,
Let's
I'm
see if
using
you
my
can
last
succeed
advantage.
with this last one.
You got 2 though. You're good.
Okay, not as good, but good. But against you, I don't know.
Good thing we
Dude,
compressed
she's the
them.
most badass 13-year-old ever.
Ray, you've thoroughly demoralized
Ray
it.
has 2 more advantages.
Are you going to do that?
Come on, let her reaction.
Well,
Ray gets a legendary action.
it looks at you, and it cannot escape your grasp. It was trying to get to Hashim.
Right up its nose. Thunderfist its nose.
It reaches
way
up.
down its
It reaches
entrails.
up with its 2 hands as you're grappling
Oh, here we go.
around its, and it was unable to get anyone else into this.
Perfect.
So it reaches it around your throat, and
I'm coming for
it
you.
teleports.
Oh.
100
Oh, no!
100 feet into the air.
Oh.
And plummets.
Boots of flying kicking.
Well, so this is where this is this part of the
This'll-
clash.
You have to break out to fly.
So,
because it's heavier.
It is. You are now free falling. You are 200 feet in the air.
Oh, that'll kill.
Well, you're 200 feet of.
20d6.
You're 250 feet in the air because it's a 150-foot tower.
Thing.
Okay.
So that would be 25d6 that it would roll against you.
I want to roll that.
And this is now the
It can
final.
teleport without wings?
This is essentially a dimension door.
Oh, thank you, Zim. I got 2 advantages
I didn't get
from
my
Zim.
chance to kill
That
it.
would be about 77 points of damage.
Don't worry,
is
you
what
got
I rolled.
wind.
Oh, actually, I'd still live.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
you'd
you
be
guys
fine.
need to come down like
So-
thunder.
Looks like you just
entirely
rolled to an
my
89.
89.
So
Doing that
Yeah,
she's
so
even able
I'll
to do
we'll
this.
roll it in a moment.
I'm
moment.
just curious. That's
We're
all.
support
So
characters.
you are now
Hell
being
yeah.
held
Support
by
fighter.
it. It is you are not holding. You are holding it, but it is holding you.
Okay.
And it takes its hands and wraps them around your throat, and takes its legs and wraps them around your body as it seeks to angle you to pile drive you into the ground. It knows it's dying, but it knows it can come back.
Okay, so what my plan of action,
Yep.
get out of the grapple, yip, and then thunder fist it. Get under it and
That's
thunder fist.
Freaking awesome.
And that is my plan of action. How do I do this?
Yep.
Okay, so as you feel yourself beginning to plummet from the skies above the cinder wastes, you are plummeting towards the ashen rocks below with the jagged kind of protrusions at the base of the tower. And the creature almost smiles at you as it thinks it's
smile
it's
back.
taken you, and you smile back. Go ahead and roll. This is gonna how many advantages do you have left?
Zim just gave me 2. I only have 2.
So you have 2. All right, so this is
Don't
the
tell him
first
that.
the
Say you're
first breach. I'm rolling this live for you guys, and just so you know, I have +9 to my athletics. So that's what I've got.
Can you let me?
Wait,
Can
wait,
you
wait,
let me
wait, wait.
know?
What?
Didn't she choose athletics as the thing you have disadvantage
No,
on?
No, she chose acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Which was good because it was
Yeah,
higher.
acrobatics actually have a +11 on that.
Yeah.
Can
so
you
that
let me
was
know
good.
when they've fallen far enough to be within 60 feet of me?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. That's a reaction for you, right?
Correct.
Okay. For purposes of this clash and the drama, they will never be within 60 feet of either of you. It is away from the tower out. So to cast Featherfall, for example, it is not going to be possible. This creature is intelligent enough.
Ray has 2 more.
This creature is intelligent
Thank
enough
you, City.
to
Okay.
know to avoid that. So here's the first
Athletics.
athletics.
He hates spellcasters.
Okay.
That's not very good. It's a natural 1 and a 14, so 23.
23.
So you are unable to break the grapple
Shoot.
as you begin to plummet. Go
Status
ahead.
quo.
Go ahead and roll your. Go ahead and roll your Thunder Fist.
We have 13 people in the dice giveaway.
Awesome.
You got it.
I don't actually know how to roll that.
You roll a 20 and just
Yeah,
If,
if
if it's the other ones,
yeah.
roll again.
Do you want to roll it? Sure.
How to do this.
So I presume you're maximizing your Thunder Fist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't used it in a while, so I just...
So this is
Because
full,
everything is
full
doubled
fist.
I rolled multiple 20s in between, I think.
We can't give it to number one. Number one's sitting right next to me.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Roll again.
Yeah, no cast numbers.
13.
13.
Are you cacophony in real life?
Okay. All right, so first
Last
I roll
person.
That's
an
Phantom?
attack,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, you did a
Phantom one?
hefty
Yeah.
Eldritch
So the
Blast
winner
for
is
a fourth level.
491
That was
Phantom.
awesome.
Oh, nice.
They
Please
usually
whisper
miss, so that was
at
like...
LDR.
Yep.
Your address so we can get it out to you.
Nice.
LDR, loot die repeat, yes.
Or
loot die
Lutia.
repeat.
I don't
Yep.
know what it is.
All right, so first I roll an attack. Correct?
For the purposes of this, yes, we're gonna rather than me make a save, we're gonna have you,
Okay.
and I want you to describe to me where you're trying to punch it to.
So if I'm still grappled,
You're
I'm
grappling-
going right for the nostril.
Okay, so you're like right
You're
in
like
the
punching a shark.
right in
Yes.
its. in
Oh,
the
like
front of its
nose
mouth,
bone
like
into
it's-
the brain?
I want to go in his nose.
Okay, so you're trying to like
Oh yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
crush its nose.
I want to touch
in
its
on.
brain.
She's
Okay.
shoving the cartilage in the brain, man. That's how people die.
That's what I'm going for.
Go,
And car
go for
crashes.
it.
It's a great
Okay, can I
play
use
because
an
if you can
advantage
kill it,
for an
it'll.
attack?
Yep,
roll?
that's what I'm thinking.
Go ahead and roll your attack. You're using one of your 2 final advantages.
I have 3 because City gave me
This
2.
this community is amazing. You guys are amazing.
We would have been
All
toast.
right. So it's a 19 on the die.
Plus,
That meets.
The thunder wave. It's usually a save, so I don't know.
Oh.
what
Well,
it would
yeah.
be
I mean,
plus.
it's your unarmed strike,
Oh, so it would be a +9.
so that
Yeah.
that hits.
Okay.
But doesn't it
And
knock him
then-
back? Which would break the grapple.
This is all thematic within the
Okay.
grapple.
And then I have
clash.
3
My
charges.
hands glee.
So you're rolling max here.
Right. So it'd be because everything's doubled. So instead of a D8, it's a D10, right?
Yep.
And then it'd be
I don't know.
4D10.
It's not quite doubled.
Right?
Yep.
4D10.
Correct.
Okay.
Because you're doing it.
I
you're
don't
doing
do
it highest-
magic, guys. I'm
you're
sorry.
doing it at
bear with
highest
me.
level. Yep.
Yes.
You
All
do
right.
now.
Can I have more D10s?
You were the most
uh,
badass kid.
here's a 10.
I never use the
This one?
D10,
Here's
so I
a
never know what it looks like.
It looks
Perfect.
like.
Sure.
Yeah, that works too.
It's a, okay. It's a D12.
All
My
right.
little bag, whatever.
9.
You guys are gonna find it.
Another 9.
18.
22.
19. Okay. And plus 3.
25.
25! Thank you,
So
guys.
close.
As
Thank you, calculator.
Yep.
as
Thank you, calculator
you
app.
punch it in the nose,
Shout out to our
and
sponsor.
you immediately break through the bone structure that forms the muzzle of this creature. It's almost like upturned, almost like a pig nose, kind of upturned. As you
Perfect.
punch into it, it shatters back. Its teeth shatter under the force of your blow as the thunderous explosion explodes forth, and its eyes, that nictitating membrane, it gets just absolutely obliterated as the 2 eyes burst under the power of the blow. Its head just
Good job.
caves in on itself as the hands release from you, as its
still have 2
its
little
head
dice.
is essentially just
what I forgot about
totally with your fist. You totally just smashing
I
pumpkin
just punched your brains out! Literally! Yip yip!
as you as you give a angry yip yip, and your boots of flying kick in. You catch yourself, and for all intents and purposes, Ray is currently out of the combat, but
Can Ray shout out, get its heart blood?
there are the body is plummeting down to the
You
the
have to go
base.
get it.
Can I re-grapple it and take it down with me?
It's dead carcass. Shouldn't
Yeah.
even be a
You
grapple.
can it as you broke it, it just kind of kept falling.
Can I
you
try
can
to catch it?
so in your subsequent turns you can.
Okay.
So
Does she
you
need
Okay,
to?
okay.
what do
Did
you
you just
mean?
rip its head with her?
It's gonna hit the ground, right?
Well, I don't want it to hit one of you guys. Knowing him.
Well, no, it is.
It's
It
gonna
is.
No, it's off to
you're-
the
You're
side.
off to the
Oh,
side.
She
to the
said
side.
knowing him.
An a gust of wind comes.
It hits right on Hashim and kills him for 98 points of damage.
Every time
So
Machine
wanna do that.
moves, the
Honestly,
shadow follows him.
Absolutely. You annihilated this combat.
Dude.
You
No.
annihilated this
Guys,
combat.
we actually
Hashim did.
succeeded in the combat.
You annihilated
And
this
the
combat.
haste
Don't
from-
cash checks. Don't cash
Everything-
checks. We haven't.
everything that
Or
I
checks, we
mean,
haven't cashed it.
I didn't get to do any of the fun stuff, but that's okay. This creature can return. So
Right now.
Wait, so where is she right
and
now?
I roll it, and it comes back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Where is she though?
No, so she appeared about 100 feet above you and kind of off to
Can't spell
the
slaughter without
west.
laughter.
She begins plummeting as you hear her just scream out in rage as she just punches this thing's face, and the thunder fist explodes with the fury of her ancestors. And
I
you
love it.
Everyone kind of in the middle of combat.
like
You watch her like
fireworks.
All right.
watch this.
It's like
As
fireworks.
of gore and brain and eyeball just explodes outward. Ray screams out triumphantly, "Yip yip!" as she stops her fall, and the carcass continues onward.
You gotta go get that
And
blood.
it is now Helgi's turn.
Wait, so is this like Lord of the Rings? We're on
Just
top of an
in your mouth.
exposed
Hold
like
it in your
tower,
mouth.
very
Yes.
top.
Wait, I might have
Yes,
taken
that's
some.
exactly what it is.
I thought we were in a room.
do
this
have
whole
some.
No,
time.
no,
the
you are
other
exposed
I don't
tower
think I
with.
have
I didn't
yep,
remember
yep,
that.
You see the swirling
throw it
element
down
and
to you.
elemental confluence around you.
Okay, cool.
First thing is the language that I choose is the language that I did not know that was seemingly a mix between a bunch of languages that we all knew pieces and parts
Abyssal
of.
or
No, whatever that language was that was Draconic
Yeah.
and Abyssal and
which one
Elvish
didn't you know?
and Sylvan. No, I want that. I want to know that language.
Right.
You said
So,
I can learn a
yeah,
language. That's the one I want
It
to
is so. It is a so the yeah. There
know.
was
Language
a
of
mix.
the ancients.
Yes, that's fair. It is a seems to be a it seems to be a conglomeration of several languages that you can like piece pieces together. But
Something in there that I don't know.
just as cacophony is given the power to read this, so you for a moment in time for the foreseeable future seem to be able to read these languages. They meld together, and as you think back on that seal, it
Yeah,
just
that's right.
it just makes sense to you, and your ability to read this mishmash of Draconic and Celestial and Elvish and Giant and Abyssal and Fiendish.
Fiendish.
That's what it was. Okay.
Do I know what it says?
You know that it
I think that's the only time I've seen the language. Maybe.
it says exactly what. Well, did you share with the group cacophony what it?
Yeah, I did.
If you wish to walk this way,
Oh, yeah.
provide the blood of the walk from the Fae.
Yeah, she said it with her
All right. I'm gonna
Boston accent.
remember all of those words, and
this
I'm gonna
way.
learn each one of those languages based upon this burst of knowledge.
Okay.
All right. Now, I need to perceive if there is shadow going into the fingertips of this hand that I'm on.
Please roll your perception check.
21.
21. That is, in fact, precisely where the shadows are meeting the hand, and then they seem to disappear and reemerge in the pillow beneath.
Okay.
The shadowy pillow beneath Greer's body.
All right. Since I now know that language, do I think that I can make runes with that language, with my arcane knowledge as a wizard and a
Did you... Who read the Invocation of Waking and the Invocation of Dreams last session? I don't remember.
Definitely not me.
It was...
Didn't I read it?
I think it was Hugo,
thought I
think,
did.
which was in Sylvan.
I speak that.
And I
Oh,
think...
that's what it was. I asked somebody to
yeah,
come help me.
so you
That's
did
what
read
was.
it aloud.
Yep.
So you get the sense that this ritual that's going on has to do more with the invocations of that were read than the seal that cacophony was trapped within. By the way, the Invocation of Dreams, just for everyone's recollection, is, for Molly's enjoyment, when you meet the someone who is meant for you, before two can become one, there's something you must do. That's the Invocation of Dreams. The Invocation of Waking is, I've been dreaming of true love's kiss. And a love I'm hoping comes with this. That's what brings ever after so happy. And that's the reason we need lips so much, for lips are the only things that touch. So to spend a life of endless bliss, just find who you love through true love's kiss.
I have an idea.
That is... Now, this is in the context of what Greer has explained to you about Lorelei and his search for her, etc., etc. All of this would be... You would be aware of that in terms of what Greer was seeking to do. So,
Okay.
you are still in combat. There are still 2 Korrid that are furiously beating their drums to no avail.
They didn't even pause when they saw this happen.
Like, they didn't go like, well, maybe
All right.
this isn't our fight.
So the question of powers at your fingertips, do you desire it? I respond by saying I desire it to stop as I cut off the pinky. I try to cut off the pinky of this hand.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Do I have it? Did everybody get an advantage or no?
Yeah, you got 3,
Oh, snap.
at
Alright.
least, from Zim.
I
That was
would.
a little bit
I'm gonna
ago,
use
so
one.
I don't use them.
I don't know. I don't really hit stone hands often, so. Crit.
You're gonna kill the blade of your sword.
No, this is magic. Magical sword.
So you swing through
Swing low.
and you meet the pinky with firm contact, and it slices into what looks to be some sort of white marble stone. And you slice deeply in, and then you seem to kind of catch on something in the center of the stone that you're unable to sever. But it seems that you discern through this attack that there's this thread of shadow which seems to be feeding through deeper into the palm. However, you roll an Arcana check.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count either. 13.
13. You get the sense that merely stating a desire or speaking aloud, this is not appropriate or the way that this ritual would be severed or cease, but is you get the sense of the mechanism of how this is working within the hand.
Okay.
That's your first attack.
And so, is the shadow coming into or out of this finger?
It is coming.
This middle thing.
So it's kind of coming into the pinky,
and then up through the palm.
and you kind of feel, you get the sense that it's being fed down into the palm where it reemerges as this kind of shadowy pillow beneath Greer's body. The Harengon's ears are kind of just like flopped back over, lifeless. It's his hands crossed over his chest, and the rest of his body kind of covered in this glowing blanket of light.
All right. Well, I'm over by the pinky, and so this little ugly gnome thing is in my.
is right below you and now within the vortex here.
And so I find this whatever's in the middle of the finger, and it doesn't seem to budge to my blade.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will jump off, trying to stab down into the top of the head of this thing.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
And so I can't remember if being above someone gives me advantage or not.
It does.
So that.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah,
Melee-
for this,
melee
if you're
attacks.
5 feet above, you have
You have to jump down. to it?
mechanically. I like to.
Crit.
What is going on tonight?
You guys are insane.
That's
Molly,
why you
critted
take elven
like 4 out of
accuracy.
5
I
times.
know. Jake,
He
did
crit
you?
twice.
You critted 2 out of 3 times.
And when it really mattered, too.
Seriously.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, got
I
that
was
leather
scared.
It's
I
only,
was expecting
it's
this
only
session to
18
last till,
damage.
like,
but-
Okay, 18
midnight
damage
or
as
what?
There's
your
still time.
double-bladed scimitar
Still add
sinks
more.
Let's not get
into
ahead of
the
ourselves.
shoulder/collarbone of this Korrid, and you slash through as it looks at you now, seeing you emerge from the hand that was above it, focusing its attention on you.
Wait, do you have another haste action?
Oh.
Was that only 2?
Yeah, so I have a haste action and my bonus attack. So I have 2 more attacks.
The breath of the crit.
Yeah, you breathed on my dice and I critted initiative.
You guys are giving
Can I use
new meaning to the name critters.
23.
23 hits.
This will be my haste attack.
Okay.
So, ew, 7. Ew.
Okay.
2 1s.
You bring the scimitar down, double-bladed, and the first sinks deep as you catch it off guard. With the flick of your wrists, you bring the other end around, and it slashes across its chest, not doing quite as much damage, but still hurting it.
And my bonus action, attack.
You make your final attack as you kind of spin in place. You're taking one more slice across its midsection
24.
You're
as
good at
it
slicing
meets,
people's midsection.
and you slice it open as more blood begins to spill out now of its
6
slashed through body.
more damage.
All right, that's 31 points of total damage. Very
Wow.
good.
Good job, Steve.
Nice.
And that's with a turn attacking
A hand.
on a crit, right?
Yeah.
The hand.
2 crits.
So you did
this
2
round.
crits that turn.
2 out of 4. Ain't bad.
Crazy.
As Meatloaf said.
All right.
Rest in
Cacophony.
peace.
Your new friends are hella strong.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
P2.
I just like the context of her coming from Candlekeep party to this party. I think it's really
It's a
entertaining.
big difference.
So you see these 2 creatures which
Oh,
sought to control the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Is a dancer.
Boom.
But they both resisted, so we didn't get to have any fun dance-offs.
Nope.
We would have done the tango the whole time. And we would have avoided all damage. We would have
If you think about, honestly, think about how this battle would have been completely different
Oh,
had
yeah.
Hasheen failed
Oh my
that
goodness.
check.
Yeah.
The dice are a fickle mistress. Cacophony,
All
what say
right.
you?
No.
Oh, good.
All right, so I'm still cowering by the hatch. I'm gonna stay where I am because I can.
Yeah.
And I'm going to.
Off your axe.
Oh, that's right.
Probably should.
Bonus action to move your hex
Yeah,
to one of the creatures.
yeah. I'm gonna do the one that's just standing there by itself. The one
Okay.
Is
that's
that the
kinda,
one? Okay, yep. Good idea.
The one that's not busy at the
And
moment.
do you have a ability that you'd like to give it disadvantage with?
spellcasting.
I'll do athletics this time.
Athletics. As you watch as this spectral plume of feathers kind of erupts around its throat, and as it kind
Cool.
of just slowly waft to the ground, they disappear. It is hexed.
Awesome.
That's fun. Wish I thought of that.
All right, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah, make your attack.
That's gonna hit.
21.
Hits. Go ahead and
Nice,
roll
nice,
your
nice.
D10 plus your D6 plus your attack.
Woo!
Wow.
She critted the Eldritch Blast. 15.
15 plus 1.
Oh.
So 16 total.
16 damage.
That's still really good. Level 4 character unloading on these like CR7s, whatever
Yeah.
they are, cords. Okay. It looks at you with hatred in its eyes. And are you staying still? You said you were going to stay there?
Yeah, I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
I don't want to get
As
close.
it
I don't want to dance.
rushes
I don't want to dance.
You're like at the party at the prom against the wall.
rushes up towards you, and it
Uh-oh.
throws a lasso towards you, and the hair lashes out and begins to wrap around you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, where
I like your scared yell. It's amazing.
Thank you.
It's actually true. You like never hit Eldritch Blast when you were with TCA.
No, I would miss
And now
all
you're
the time.
smoking things that are just could kill you in
That's
one
a-
shot.
That's a 5.
A
She
five.
never hit an
As the hair wraps around you, you feel yourself tightly wound and you are restrained. That is not more than grappled. It has advantage on its attacks against you, and you
He
are
just really wants to kill someone.
you have 0 movement speed, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, which would have mattered
darn.
with an eye beam, but anyway. And it now takes its 2. It just goes to punch you with its 2 fists.
Badger is now your whoremonger.
And I can't do anything,
No.
right? I'm just kind
The
of.
first is a
stuck.
unnatural 20 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
and the second is a 25 to hit. So that is 20 points of bludgeoning damage. As you take a as the hair
You might have to give her a standing 7 count.
wraps around you.
This would be a good time to buy temporary hit points for Cacophony.
I should
true.
have used an advantage.
Yeah.
Strength save with advantage would have been
Yeah,
wise.
probably
Yeah.
should. Yeah.
As
Don't you have like 13?
Yeah.
It's like
She
8.
is 8.
Yeah.
You're just like your real character. You're
do you-
hoarding them.
do you want to retroactively use one? I'll
Do
let
it.
you do so.
Do it.
You were thrown into this.
What that would
is
mean
nice.
is I wouldn't have rolled with advantage, so it makes a difference if you pass.
That would be huge.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
Okay.
guess
Yeah.
so.
Go ahead and
If
roll.
I must.
So this takes you down to 7.
This one's healthy. Roll it in the box.
All right. So, am I re-rolling both or just one, and then I have to
Just-
remember?
Just
Oh,
one.
So you
remember.
fail on the
Yeah.
first one, it
5 on
doesn't
the
matter.
first
Yeah,
one.
that's right.
Crit.
Crit.
Did you crit?
I did.
This box is on fire.
Yeah, I'm using that one.
Oh.
Not this.
Actually, you can go. That's where she rolls too.
Oh, that's true.
Box? What are you talking about?
Oh, you know what? I
Oh
fived
my
on the
goodness.
spread it
All right,
out.
I'm
The
gonna
online
I'm
one.
gonna re-roll those.
Darlin reaches out from Baldur's Gate and
Yes,
resets
she
time.
does.
That's
Woo!
a 15.
Yeah.
15 on the first attack. And a natural 20 on the second.
They both hit. Yep.
Yeah, they do.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so I finally critted!
You just did more damage than last
I
time.
now take 30 points of damage.
down.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
Wait, why did she take damage?
So I didn't roll with advantage. I rolled straight
For what?
for the 2 attacks, and I rolled a 15 and a natural 20.
So-
So,
So she ended up
So because of
more
that,
damage.
she actually took 10 more damage.
That's gotta be the worst crit in
What
the
kind of
history.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty sad
From the
crit.
hair.
It's okay.
cacophony goes
I got the
down,
little hair
I'm
badge.
down.
He shot at
Um,
disadvantage, right?
and you are not restrained
next
by
to him.
hair, however.
No, he
That's
moved
an
all the way
okay,
down to
though.
the other end.
Yep.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah,
Um,
there were 2.
Oh, I can't see. 'cause
This
it's
sides
like-
of the hand.
Sorry,
Sorry, I'm
this
sorry.
Corrid now goes to restrain you, Helgi. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
And we have a healer. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Oh, I used to have a healing potion. I don't anymore.
I
got
look at
left
Cacophony's
behind.
down body and I cast Firebolt on the enemy. I'm just kidding.
Classic.
Yo, 25.
25
Alright,
succeeds. You are not restrained as it takes its 2 attacks against you. The first attack is a 17 to hit.
I'll miss.
Second attack is a 25 to hit.
Shut up.
So you take
Shut up.
you take 10 points of damage, and I need to now roll. Okay. And it is Hashin's turn.
So, like, I'm cowering behind the wing that's technically still there.
Yeah.
And then I see it poof out of nowhere, and I turn over my shoulder, and I see them dropping, and I see, like, what everyone else saw, the blood and guts firework. And I just kind of peek around the wing.
Yep.
And I see the one on Cacophony specifically, and I see
Right
her
up
go
with
limp.
Yep.
And I am going to get a shot that does not go through his whirlwind.
So you'll have to move this way
That's fine. No, why?
because there's a massive fist in the way. So in order to get an angle that doesn't go through the wind, well, you're hasted.
I am.
What's your total movement speed?
It's 60 now in a round. 30 normally.
You can run all the way over to here, staying away from the back wall.
Yep.
And not quite within 10 feet of this
Yep.
wall. And you will have with your sharpshooter. Doesn't matter that it's obscured.
Yep.
Make your attack.
I am gonna -5 + 10 this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my last ranger feat of favored foe.
How does that work?
I
It's
get up to my proficiency.
against one type of creature?
Yeah.
So this is a
get
different
grappled?
type of creature than the
No.
Jabberwock.
Correct.
So
I'm
you
not
can
grappled.
change it.
It tried to,
But
though,
I
its turn, right?
I lost the
passed it?
Jabberwock one now.
Oh, so you're assigning
job,
this
buddy.
as your favored creature.
This time, yes.
Got it. Yeah, I wasn't.
That
I'm
was
not.
solid.
I gotta.
Should
Okay,
use
that,
the
got it.
My
correct
whole
side
thing
of my
just went
hand.
down.
You should
You lost your battery went out.
No, I have no internet connection. So
Matt did this on purpose.
If you
He's so,
do-
Darn.
he's
I think
so
I'm a-
Okay, I
embarrassed.
guess it's a skip your turn. So
I think I'm a +9 to hit, right?
Do you have it on your
um,
phone, man?
No,
D&D Beyond?
I'll bring it up real quick.
I got it. It just came back. That's
Why
weird.
is
Darn it! You were supposed to keep it off.
All right. Yeah. So +4 to hit on this guy.
+4 total with your the favored foe added in. That's right. That's
Yeah.
how I remember talking about that.
Minus, yeah, and I get it 3 times a day, 1 per proficiency. So I used it in the dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
used it on the Jabberwock, and now on this thing.
Got it.
It's 3 times a day, once in a lifetime.
And you're using an advantage.
No,
You're not.
21.
Dang. Yeah, that still hits.
So that takes 10 plus 8 is 18. Now let me roll my d8. 19. 21 points of damage on the first shot.
Okay.
Nice.
That hits.
That's my boy.
How's it looking?
It's
It's a spellcaster. Go
it is
bring
hurt.
it
It's hurt
down.
with all of the hair that's kind of wildly about it. It's bleeding.
Yep.
From the combined attacks of Cacophony and now you shooting it in the back.
Sharpshootering again.
Yep.
Crit.
Yes. That's my boy. I love his
You don't have any spell slots though.
I
No,
can't-
it still
So you-
feels awesome though.
I
We'll
can't.
have to
uh,
tally them up.
We will. I'm gonna
total
rewatch this when I
tonight.
need
but I
some.
did the -5 plus 10.
When I
Yeah,
need
so-
does
serotonin
that
in the week,
double?
I'm gonna rewatch
It does
this.
not. It's
So-
just
so we're
a
sitting
10.
at 18 again.
Yep, sitting at 18,
Oh wow, plus 14,
32.
plus 3.
Okay, 35
The
points.
3 does it.
The 2 arrows pierce through its back and then explode with the cold energy as you watch as the tips of its hair kind of freeze for a moment and break off and dissolve into nothing, snowflakes, as you have your final hasted attack.
Is it alive?
It is still alive.
-5 plus 10.
Okay. Love the gamble.
18.
That meets.
Yes.
And don't even bother.
Oh,
As
yes!
this time the arrow
I'm so proud.
slices through, and Celine, you watch as Habibi's
Yes, I do.
arrow pierces through the chest of the creature, and it spiders, the cold purplish blue energy spiders outward, and then disappears as it just.
I look at him, I
kind of-
reach out without breaking eye contact, and I just push the body over as it falls.
And it just falls down, limp before you,
And then I would,
next to Cacophony's limp body.
and I would yell, Habibi, help! Help
Oh,
her!
Absolutely.
And it is now Hugo's turn.
Well, I guess Hugo will walk up and flank the other creature with
Hugo
Helgi.
looks around, he's like, this didn't even break a sweat. What kind of battle did the DM plan for me?
This reminds me of when you jumped
And,
off the arena and you got stuck in the web for like 2 turns.
I didn't feel like it's worth wasting the spell slot.
As you pass into
It is.
the
It is.
the whirlwind, all sound around you abates, or rather is not abates. It is drowned out by this whirlwind. As
Well, I would want to
you
be on
went-
the other
I'm
side.
sorry, you went to the
I'd
wrong
wanna
side.
Be, yeah, I'd
Yep,
want to be on
you-
the outside.
There's this
You're still in
whirlwind
it.
swirling
Still
right
in
in
it.
front of your
Alright.
face.
Goes out 10 feet.
Goes out 10 feet. All right,
Yeah,
so
you're
I'm still in it.
technically. This says 10-foot radius, but
It doesn't look like it.
it doesn't.
From the center point, technically it is 10 feet, but not with game mechanics.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
5
yeah,
in
yeah,
each
yeah.
direction, but it's
Yeah.
stupid.
Your other ones seem to be right, though. That one's weird.
Yeah, so for the heck of it, he will use his bonus action. He'll cast Shadow Blade, and he's just gonna beat the crap out of it.
Go for it. Go ahead.
Is it
and
considered dim light? I guess it doesn't matter. I have advantage anyway, right?
Yep. Yeah. There is. Yeah. You're flanking it.
27.
That hits. Go ahead and just
I think you wanna
emasculate my
spike.
whole combat.
Actually.
You think so?
First one will be
He wouldn't
22.
have critted 2 extra
Damage?
times if he
Yep.
wasn't hasted.
The second one's a
Chose you
crit.
first.
Dex
Goodness.
saves got +2
Every
for
single
each
one of you
time.
critted tonight, except for I think Celine.
No, I critted initiative, which made me able to haste him, which was your turn!
Yeah, but her haste got us like 4 more crits.
Seriously.
But I critted, and it made my situation worse. So it doesn't really count.
You just
Listen,
invented
it's
the
because
first.
you don't have the ring of Jinsan anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
That coin was
That's
special.
30.
30 points of damage. All right, so that's
And-
52 so far.
And the last attack, since I'm
ahead.
hasted,
Yep.
is 23.
That hits.
As a support character, I take my pleasure from them succeeding.
Oh my gosh,
though.
those are almost all maxed.
Now you got it. Now
And
you
Ten,
got
oh
it.
no,
15,
they're almost
19.
all maxed.
19
Oh,
points of
no.
damage.
Woo!
All right, it is barely still up. As you take your Shadow Blade and the psychic damage racks through it as you just slice past. Again, you slice through some of its hair, and its hair just dissipates in purple wisps of psychic energy as they fall to the ground and dissolve. And it just is, it's there holding this strand of hair, trying to restrain Helgi, and it's just convulsing with the psychic energy, kind of almost giving
more,
it
baby.
like
One
a
more.
stroke.
Ooh. Oops.
Can't say it
I have
just.
interwebs.
It is now Celine's turn.
I immediately use
Nap.
what's it called? Nap. Take a nap. I immediately, I'm trying to figure out what it's called. Use healing hands on Cacophony, and she gets 8 points back.
Okay, so
Nice.
you
Boom,
use
you're
you
back.
use your for the first time, I believe.
I've never done that before, I don't think. So there's no incantation spoken. There's no magical effect. She just puts her hand on your shoulder, and your wounds just close.
Yep. And Cacophony, your eyes open up as a smiling Celine has her hand on your shoulder, and you just feel warmth flow through your body, and take a deep breath. You feel better.
Cacophony, you are one badass bird.
What the hecky heck just happened? I'm not okay.
I'm not okay. I use
I'm not
level, I'm
supposed
not
to
okay.
be here.
Wait, you are? We determined this last time.
Yeah, I don't know.
What
And
the
so-
heck?
As Celine heals her friend, and Cacophony is just dumbfounded by what she's been hurled into. That's a action to cast
An
that.
action.
So you still have a bonus action if you care to use it.
I don't think I. Yeah, unless I upcast spiritual weapon to 4th level. I'm at a 2nd level spell slot, so. I don't want to waste. We're good.
Okay. It is now Ray's turn as the carcass continues to plummet past you. You are reminded of what Cacophony read, and you think,
That was my
we
game.
need this thing's blood.
Oops.
So I know you said the
Scary,
eyeballs and brains were
Dangerous.
spinning. Is
I
the
know.
I'm looking.
at
I
least-
know it's typically
You
the heart.
exploded
Is
its
it with
head, which is about
concentration?
20 feet away
Only 2
from
people
its
suffered.
midsection because of the long, leathery
Okay,
neck.
so I'm hasted, so I have good amount of speed. So I'm going straight for the carcass.
You go
Punch
and you
through.
go to
She's
grab
like putting her arms to her
Can
side.
I, as I,
I
do
like
it,
that.
start
Dumb and Dumber.
spinning, and then torpedo my way into it? Pierce it, grab the heart, and come out. It's the. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna grab the.
Don't
I'm
kid.
just gonna.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your athletics.
We want that heart.
Okay.
Are
That
you
hasn't
going
been-
with your spear to try to like skewer it?
Yes. Drax the
No.
Destroyer.
Go
Stone.
in right with the
I
vial.
think-
Just go in with the vial
I
into
don't
the heart.
have a vial, so I
Why
think
is it
I'm
getting
gonna,
its wings back?
I'm just putting it back.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I'm just gonna try
Good thought,
to.
good thought.
I know it's usually a lot of precision as well, though. So I'm just gonna try to take the whole midsection carcass back with me.
So you're just like beheading it, and
It's
you're
already beheaded.
well, the,
It's been
the
beheaded.
head has been exploded.
Yeah.
The
She's
long
more like
neck is still
de-necking it.
attached. You're taking the
I'm
neck in.
I'm de-necking it.
So you are denecking it.
You
All right.
cast
So go ahead and
explode.
roll athletics to literally tear its head off.
Holy crap! Roll a crit. Come on.
Please, please.
Are you rolling
please.
advantage?
That was not, no. It was
Aw.
almost a crit.
I so
It was
close.
so close. That is.
Do you have any advantage?
Wait, what are you, plus
24,
9?
25, 26, 27. 27 plus 13.
Incredible!
Athletics?
You reach down and you find
Because I
'Cause
kept
she has
doing
a-
constitution
she has
boosts.
expertise and strength maxed.
It's amazing.
Yep.
I'm not that good at anything.
I love Ray so much.
Me too.
In real life.
We may
too.
maybe we're doing it wrong. Maybe you have to look at the sheet, but that's I think what
Please
it
don't.
says.
I have a plus
Please
13
don't.
athletics.
It's fun. Good for you.
I hate it.
And I kept taking the constitution boosts. So I
That,
think
but
that.
that doesn't do anything. It's
Oh, never mind
strength.
then. I don't know then.
Don't
question it.
I'm-
take
Why would you question it?
I'm impressed. Oh,
I'm also a level higher than you too.
are you?
Yeah, she's level
So
9.
your
I'm 9 and you guys are
your
8.
proficiency is +4. You have
Did you level up with us?
you have expertise in athletics.
Level 9.
So that's why you're a +13.
You didn't go to level 10?
Yeah,
I don't care. I just
it is
think it's
accurate.
awesome.
It is accurate.
Does that mean when
Oh,
I'm a level
okay.
9 I'll look like
Because
that?
when you guys went to 8.
You will get a
everyone-
+4 to your proficiency, so
You
any
already level 9?
expertise will be a
Unless he
+13.
reset you.
No,
All
I
right.
was at 8 before.
Oh,
you
he
guys were
reset
at
you one?
7.
Okay.
Ray, you catch the creature's body, and this dead weight of a neck, you kind of reach behind to where it has been slashed slightly by Hugo, and your fingers find that opening, and you just rip it downward.
Gross.
The kind of what would otherwise be like a backbone is just kind of like this long vertebrae, and you rip it about halfway through. And go ahead and roll on athletics again.
I'm so proud of my girl.
Internet failure.
Hold on. 11 plus 13.
24.
So 24.
So you rip the rest. You just need to get it up 20. You rip the rest of it off. The neck and exploded head of this creature just flop to the ground, splat on the rocks below. Just as
She's hyped up.
as you take the mid body, which has a long tail.
Yeah,
And
I'll take it.
Detail it.
It's and
Just for-
arms and legs.
Just for the heck of it.
And most importantly, for your purposes,
hecky heck?
its head, which is it's spewing blood out of where its neck has now been torn asunder, and you begin flying back towards the top.
And
I just
I'm
like
gonna
to-
do my movement and my dash and my
And you
because I have
get
an extra action.
You get
so
if
if I can do
basically
double dash.
back up to you get back up to the
Does
top.
this thing crest before she does?
The headless
would be
beast
funny.
crests right before
Headless,
she
ooh.
does.
Oh God!
The headless.
Oh,
Just
okay.
me, guys.
I just like to imagine that this
sure you don't bring the head with you?
It smashed to the ground below.
This thing's soul appears on a cosmic bench, and Magoobliet's sitting next to it like first time.
Did you thunder fist him? Oh, you did.
I did, but his was in the opposite end. I really need to wash my glove.
Not only
right now.
you gave it tetanus. Jaundice.
Fecal matter into the.
Enjoy.
I really died because of just the smell.
You
was
gave
so
it
bad.
ringworm, man.
That's godly poop right there.
Helgi, go ahead and finish this guy off.
I don't even know what the heck happened to that.
All right. I will swing once.
Those were some shenanigans tonight.
That's right. I wasn't there for that.
24.
You missed the greatest clip
I
of
had
all
to-
time.
I had to work.
And the damage is.
Did you watch it?
9.
I did. But I
9?
don't remember.
You, with almost a nonchalant afterthought, as the creature's kind of exposes its throat to you, being raked through by Hugo's shadowy blade, with one swift thrust of your double-bladed scimitars, you slice through its throat as the blood kind of drains out and its body goes limp and falls at your feet. You are all out of combat.
Do I think that a Jabberwock is something that someone can be polymorphed into?
The real Greer we just beheaded.
Not,
No, I was thinking his wife.
That would be cruel.
all we need are
Ray's
the
like, I
lips,
found your wife!
the lips of the dragon to kiss the body.
Well, can anyone shapeshift?
Anyone can.
Anyone have that ability?
No, we don't,
I was
Jake.
gonna say we'll just look like Laura.
Wolfram can.
Just be done with it.
I have minor illusion.
The new
Ooh, that
form
might
can
work.
be
That
any
might work.
beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. So, you think if you are strong enough, if the individual was strong enough, maybe you could polymorph into it.
That might work.
But
No, I'm trying to think. When we got here, was this Jabberwocky in protection mode, looking like it was caring for the body, in defensive mode, defending the shadow?
roll an insight check
Dude,
on the
sleeping
whole
a purple mattress.
situation.
17.
As we go
That's
to
not it.
more dramatic music.
Aw.
You get the sense that this creature, which you know to be from the Fae, and in conjunction with the rest of the unseelie Fae creatures that were in this tower, and knowing that Greer said he was tricked by the unseelie court, or members of the unseelie court, you get the sense that this Fae creature was set here as almost a guard over the body to prevent someone from trying to wrest him from his slumber. And that the accompanying Korrid were a part of that same cadre of guards over this body.
Okay.
Did he give us any instructions on waking up his body?
Well, it's the waking. It's the poem.
I know,
We're-
but I just wanted to know if he spoke.
Ray,
Someone's
I
gotta
kiss
We're gonna have
him.
to minor illusion Lorelei and kiss him. Like that's.
I think
how to
you
get-
go
that's gotta
Physical
be it.
interaction reveals it to be an illusion, so I feel like that.
Yeah, but he's
may not
asleep.
work.
As
Does anyone
Ray
have
comes
any
with
dream spells? You have any dream spells? Man,
I
if
mean,
only
I'm gonna
JB
try
was
this.
alive. Why isn't JB alive right now?
Probably because he walked in
Somebody
front of
tell me.
Mana Core.
You guys are still in character.
I'm gonna try to think of a spell that I've ever heard or seen someone do that can wake someone from a magical slumber, without actually satisfying the requirements.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll an Arcana check.
So as Ray goes over and lands, guys, I got it! You have to get the heart, and you have to get the blood from the heart! And did you see me? I exploded its head, and then I ripped off its head, and it was really cool, and then I was like falling, and then... And,
Ray is super hyped. Do
She's
you
still-
continue to maintain the haste spell?
and she's
until I know-
talking about
Until the limit.
10 times faster than you have ever
I
heard
can
her
hear you
speak
though. I can
before.
understand.
She's doing the rap
If
god
she
of
says I
Eminem,
understand, I
the
understand,
section
yeah.
where he just goes super
You have to
speed.
get the blood!
Okay,
Celine,
okay,
get
okay,
the blood,
okay.
And get the blood! And then all right,
Ray! Pause!
I can't pause!
You
And
know
she
how
actually
you
starts
can- you know
jumping
how you
up
can
I know,
and
but
cast
I'm
down.
too
this more
paranoid.
compression.
Drop it.
So I'm gonna let it happen.
Drop
She
it.
actually starts jumping up and down.
Are we losing
As the
blood
blood-
every time?
Oh
Like-
yeah, oh yeah.
The
The-
roof
Okay,
slaps.
fine. I drop it on her.
As Celine kind of lowers her left hand, or takes her left hand away from this this somatic kind of pose that she struck, she moves the left hand down, and both Hashin and Ray, you feel a wave of lethargy wash over you.
Wow, I'm tired, and Ray collapses and
Pat her on the
crisscross
shoulder.
applesauce.
Ray, you did a
I'm gonna
marvelous
so
job.
write my dad this.
That was incredible.
20 Arcana.
You get the sense that there are dreams that could try to intervene in whatever dream he is currently in.
Oh, not this again.
Though you don't know if that would actually wake him.
Do I feel like what I did with the party in the Dreaming Dark would be able to be reproduced here?
Did anyone just try to kiss his
Roll an
forehead?
roll an Arcana check.
I don't
Ray
love
will
it.
kiss his forehead.
I don't love him.
Ray
I'm
will
gonna
kiss
use
his
advantage.
We
forehead.
have a round of lethargy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
You're tired.
Why'd you drop
I crit. I crit.
What's the total?
That, and hold on. This. 25.
Fine. You get the sense that you cannot replicate what was going on with the Dreaming Dark. That was something that was as if you were almost, I mean, you were in a dream. It's not like you are not in a dream state. However, the shadows that are intertwining underneath his body into this pillow do remind
that's
you
what it
of
We need to find it.
some of the shadowy forms within the dreaming dark. The light blanket that seems to encase him seems to be not allowing the shadow to fully envelop him and take him. So there's some sort of balance going on there. You don't know how the ritual works, but you get the sense that there is a component of light versus darkness here, which he willingly subjected himself to, and perhaps didn't know, well, certainly didn't know the consequences thereof. That said, you don't get the sense with a natural 20. Insane! You guys are rolling
I'm just
so
supporting.
crazy
That's all
tonight.
I'm doing.
You get the sense that the shadows, the interplay between light and dark here, while that could be a way to, if you were to manipulate that properly, could be a way to wake him. It's not the intended way
Could be a lot
to wake him from this ritual. It would
Okay.
not. It would not correspond with the invocation of waking.
Okay.
It would be an alternative means of resting him from his slumber, and you don't know what kind of consequences or complications that might have. Should it not go? Should you not
Yeah, I got you.
do it well?
Yo, well, whatever
be
we
bad.
want to do, we better do it quickly. I don't know if you all know this, but that Jabberwocky thing can come back to life any minute now.
It could come back.
Come on, yeah.
I can do round 2.
Ray holds her action for the rest of the campaign. For this thing ever comes back.
Oh, I'm really tired though. Oh, you know, wasn't that ring like their wedding ring, the one that I gave to you? So what happens if you're the one who kisses him?
All right, I'll do it. I've been parsed already. I can maybe do some parsing.
She does have a good point though about the ring holding strong sentimental value.
He said it was his wife's.
Yeah, sure. I
Oh.
mean, let's try it, but maybe someone else.
But she's a girl too, so maybe it's like the aura of a.
But like Cacophony's a girl, right? Cacophony.
Well,
Yeah, I'm a girl.
I don't know if she'll give it back the ring if we give it to her.
That's a fair
That's
point.
fair.
That's a
Okay,
really
how
good.
about you do it then?
She's 13, is she?
She's a child,
I'll
man.
kiss his
but I mean,
forehead.
That's
yeah, there
gross.
you go. Yeah, see, forehead, it's innocent. I'll do it.
It's
I mean,
not like
don't
I
care.
haven't kissed a cheek before.
Does he have any personal effects
As
items?
she flips her.
My little pixie cut.
Yeah.
I'm used to having longer hair. So
Oh,
it's
did you
not
now,
affected.
huh? You minx.
His name was Jack.
You're too young for this.
True.
Are there
It's
any
just his cheek.
personal effects or anything that look like sentimental value? Like he would have taken that with him for this, near where he's resting?
There is nothing there that
Is
is
there a convenient off switch?
around
It's
his
called a
body.
kiss. It's the off switch.
How about on his body?
He wears a
It's
robe.
his lips.
His hands are folded across his chest.
I mean, why don't you just kiss him on the lips?
Well,
no one will care.
What Disney trope plays with
Kissing.
True Love's kiss?
Yeah, I
Kissing.
mean,
Poison
like,
apple.
almost
Sleeping
all of
Beauty.
it.
Ursula.
It's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, Ursula and the Little Mermaid. The
Yeah.
kiss brings her voice back.
It's true.
Snow White.
I was
gonna
Aurora.
So somebody
White.
sing that song, okay?
Someday.
I don't wanna
my
get copyright.
dreams
No,
will
no.
come
Frozen.
I forget how it goes.
Throat.
into the unknown.
That's me kissing him. That's what I'm singing. to
Anyway,
myself.
I'm actively clashing with Badger
In real life.
in real life
What?
and in game. He keeps tempting me, and I'm
To
actively
blade.
fighting against him in my mind.
Oh,
Do I win?
okay.
Okay, listen. Someone give him a little peck.
Just
Alright.
kiss him right on the lips.
But
Because
not-
it's the lips
Alright.
that
But
have
like
to
anyone
touch.
else but Habibi, you know. so.
Hashim.
I don't have lips, so I'm
I
out.
don't want to kiss him on the lips.
I
That'd be
honestly,
weird.
I'm not even sure if this is going to
I
work.
don't love him.
Just
Does
do
somebody,
it. Go.
does somebody have to read the incantation of waking first? Can we just
find
try that
what
first?
you love with true love's kiss.
You know, you hit
End
that
scene.
low note.
Ray in
Renee.
her lethargy just starts singing her
Wow.
her
I
tribal.
was doing the troll part when the troll in the beginning sings it.
None
Yeah,
of
that
us have
was-
said the
it's
incantation
pretty
of
cool.
waking
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
have we?
No, yeah,
I
mean,
I
yeah.
reread them,
Yeah,
but
we reread.
no one said them in character.
I mean, like here,
Okay.
like
I
now,
don't
as we
remember it.
speak.
I thought I just did it.
True Love's Kiss.
Was that
Well,
right?
why
the
don't we
other
do this? What, Hugo? Why
didn't
don't you
write
try
it
the
down.
incantation of wake, and if that doesn't work, I'll kiss him. I don't know.
Well, yo, I'd love to read it, but I can't read
It's
it.
in
So it's gotta be
Sylvan, I'll
Hashim.
read it.
Okay. Wait, before we do this, I'm blessing. Just
I mean,
in case.
I read it before.
I know, but I'm just
So you read it-
paranoid.
I read it real fast before he does.
So you read it
Attaboy.
aloud.
You're learning,
In
Vix.
Sylvan, do you know Sylvan?
Yes.
Um,
It's
you
a prominent
recite it.
language in
You
my
recite it
people.
from memory because the book is still downstairs. I don't believe you guys took those books.
I thought we did, but I could be wrong. Maybe I have them.
No, I
Should
thought
I
we
check?
removed it. I thought we removed it from that pile.
You took the piece of paper, which the invocations were on the two books. One was an the piece of paper.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast, also True Love's Kiss.
Yeah,
The
they all
piece
have.
of paper had
Beauty and Maurice.
the description of the ritual as well as the riddles on it.
Duty.
So you have the
Duty
piece
and
of
the
paper.
Beast.
You did not take the books. You recite, "I've been dreaming of true love's kiss, and a love I'm hoping comes with this. That's what brings ever after so happy. And that's the reason we need lips so much, for lips are the only things that touch. So, to spend a life of endless bliss, just find who you love through true love's kiss."
All right. So, it's obvious. We need to kiss him.
Kiss him. Kiss
But-
him.
No.
Wow, I'm
To
tired.
spend an everlasting life of bliss, then that's what the kiss does. You need to separate the kiss.
There was a
in
lot in
order
there
to
about
wake him
lips.
up, I think.
I think lips are important.
Is there anything invisible here?
He's already separated from himself.
What happens if we lift him up from the hand? I think I might. Ray kind of gets up a little bit, like.
I have the love
I
letters,
feel like
right?
our
that he wrote?
It has
I
to be
can
6
lift him.
seconds.
is
Yeah.
done.
Did you take the love letters?
Yeah.
Smash these
Because you
walls,
read them out
maybe?
to me. I was reading them.
I
Ray,
can lift him
you
up from
Smash
the
some
hand.
walls.
Okay.
Smash some of these shadow walls.
You want me to oil into the shadow walls?
I'm also Melindaing some shadow walls.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I still lethargied?
It only lasts for a round,
Yeah.
technically.
I have a lot of energy again. Let's go.
I'm going to. I'm going
You
to.
make out with this guy. We'll
minor
smash
illusion.
some walls.
Lorelei.
We're
So
smashing walls.
there was a picture of
there
her
Mm-hmm.
that I did.
Yes.
That was there, which
Yep.
was kind of burned.
Yeah. Well, you know,
So roll an Arcana check to see how.
using advantage.
If you can imagine her.
JB could have won this battle.
Are you sure it's not
instantly.
history? Thinking back.
Straight intelligence.
It's not so much. You remember what the picture looks like. It's trying to, through the burn and the distortion of the burn, trying to do like a real
I don't
life,
know what the lower half of her jaw looks
real
like.
life approximation.
She
of-
might have
I'm
like
gonna
a soul
exceptional
patch.
wit you because I haven't used it yet.
Go for it. What's it do?
gives you a +6 to
Yep.
intelligence checks. That's what
Wow.
Darlin keeps using on Ricka.
So I have a +8 on Arcana. now?
Yeah, you
was
don't even
JB's
ask me. You
That was
just
JB's favorite.
point me like a
cantrip.
cannon.
Well, that helped. A dirty
Oh, good.
20.
You think you can put it together pretty well.
Okay, here we go.
Who you
And
do?
you see him like kind of sculpting magically, like he's sculpting clay, kind of like the movie Ghost, Patrick Swayze style. And then he creates what he thinks Lorelei looked like from the picture, and he's like, okay, it's in a kissing formation. Does someone want to actually make connection?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. Anyone?
All right.
I'll do it.
Do you really?
Machine
I'm
kisses
not gonna
him.
let you do it.
I
I need those lips undefiled. I mean, what?
what?
Huh?
Hold on.
Who?
All right, I'm casting bless before anything else happens.
On who?
On myself, Sheen, if
You
he's
can
gonna
do
be
it on
kissing.
one. Oh, bless.
Yeah, bless.
Yes, not guidance.
No.
Okay, so yourself, Hasheen, and who else?
We're smashing walls.
Totally smashing walls.
Kool-Aid
Me,
Manning it?
Sheen,
I'm
and
thinking
Hugo,
about
just in case I need
The
you for
voice
the
in my
arcane
head
stuff.
from Badger the whole time.
Okay, so how did Dimitri do this?
Oh gosh.
Hugo, you want this? Or you wanna go?
All right, hold on. Let me just.
No?
You guys are taking too long.
No,
Bless
no,
all
no,
that
no,
little
no!
You,
I got it!
I heard from the pits you're the expert.
Oh,
So.
shut the hell up.
What?
Hugo. You lie. Okay, I kiss him.
All
What does
right.
Bless do for me?
It's just
D4. In case I have a save here or something?
yeah.
Go ahead and roll a
Unless you
d20
count
for
your
me.
kiss as an attack roll, then you can add
D4?
that to it.
A D20?
Yes, because you're blessed.
What am I rolling here?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to know. I know.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
crit.
Cacophony, is he lying to me?
And
No,
your goal was to
there.
get a 1.
And a 1 on the D4.
That was awesome!
Wow.
I love it!
That is.
That is a man, Hasheen.
Okay.
That is a man right
You
there.
reach down
I'm proud.
and you,
Hand behind head.
hand behind head,
I grasp his hand.
He is
he,
well
grasps,
received.
he grasps butt cheek.
so
This is a
he's
butt
there.
cheek,
Yeah.
back of head kind of
You
kiss.
crit a
You-
kiss, man.
You grasp his hand
Aw.
and you
I get into the same form that I crafted Lorelei into.
and
Celine is subtly critiquing his form.
you
Oh, it's on point.
you
It
cup
is.
the back of his head, pull it in, and you go for
By
like.
critiquing,
you said
she's
a Dimitri kiss?
memorizing.
No, I'm not parsing him.
So did you go for a little
You're
peck
just
on the
sip.
cheek,
A little
I,
sip.
I think
on the lips?
I'm gonna hold it there until I notice something.
One
Okay,
of
so
those
you-
I pronounce you man and
You
wife
reach
kisses.
down and you kiss him on the lips. The furry lips kind of.
This is weird. This is a little weird.
You hold it for. You hold it for 1,
Three
2,
count,
3 3 beats, and you kind of look
Ooh.
around.
It's too long, dude.
Nothing's happening to you or to him. However, where you're grasping his hand, you do feel something underneath the hand beneath.
Oh, they're about to watch gay kissing on the palm of the hand. A party's rating us. for making out with the sleeping rabbit.
We crit kiss a sleeping rabbit.
Oh my goodness!
That's incredible.
Thank you all for the raid.
Love you.
They just killed the Jabberwock.
Yeah, we did.
We just
Can you
annihilated.
recap this? Recap, because I want to hear you
Annihilated.
good.
I want to see what happens with the kiss.
I'm not even joking. I think you guys
2
critted at least
rounds.
10 times.
At least.
And one round did 170 damage.
That was crazy.
It was insane. You broke the wings off of the Jabberwock, and then when it tried its last-ditch effort to kill one of them, Ray critted in the clash, thunder-fisted it to death.
Yeah, we
and
did.
Flew away with its carcass back, and now she's trying to
It was impressive.
break down some walls. I can't even.
And now we're pulling a classic Disney True Love's kiss on a guy who's been magically passed out, and I'm trying to fake him to make him seem like his wife is kissing him, even though I am.
So you have mirror image cast, Hasheen.
Yes.
You
I
reach,
feel the heartbeat.
You reach down, you feel the heartbeat, you purse your lips and join them to his, reaching down, grabbing his hands clasped over his chest. You roll a natural 20 on a roll that I made you roll,
Performance
which
check.
you don't know what that was. But his
Kiss
body
check.
does not move, though you do feel something underneath his hand as his body is laying there, unable to
Is that the roll of quarters? Or
not
you just happy to see me?
responding.
Yeah, how are
this,
his hands
this
arrayed?
cloud,
It's
this
pennies.
pillow of shadow, as he wrapped in a blanket of light, as he's within the palm of this upstretched hand in the center of the tower, top of the tower.
can get away now?
Hold on. As we're doing that, I will hold the love letter, just knowing, arcane components, focus, all of that. I'm holding the love letters in the hand that has her ring on, and I will just hold his hand.
You're
Greer's.
putting his hand over your hand. All right.
Yeah.
By
Over
the
his-
way,
Yep.
art that Zim just posted of Killian with Build a Burrow
Oh, it's amazing.
in the
Oh, there's
Discord.
art?
I think it's another one from the same person who did the Mariska thing.
Look at that!
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's so cool!
So
Incredible.
sorry
this was the old campaign. So campaign 2, Mariska, and Zim commissioned this, and now we have a new
Dude.
one.
That's insane!
Yeah, if we could.
Holy crap.
Put
How
a
do we
link
get-
to
how do we-
that.
Someone link that.
I will,
Yeah,
I will.
It is incredible.
It looks like it's on Ollie's ship.
That's
We're
cool.
gonna do this.
Yeah.
Back
That's
to the
so
game.
cool. So
Thanks,
first
Sim.
of all, we are
Did we do a mini giveaway?
we are gonna
that
do we're
work?
gonna do a mini
Can you press
giveaway. We are about 45 new subs away from giving away the spider dragon that's there. But before, if we get that tonight, great. We got our 10 new subs, so we're going to give away those minis, which is a Shadow Hound and a Fire Imp that is there. And if you would like your chance to win those minis in the continental U.S. Or Canada, excluding Quebec, then you can, for your chance to win those minis, type into the chat right now, ! I hate crits. All one word, no spaces. I hate crits.
Do you?
No, I mean when I do it.
You had some.
I had one.
Yeah, and it killed her.
It
Oh, wait, hers killed her.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah, she critted to save
Her crit, and then your crit killed her.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
See, and
then
I hesitated about using an advantage.
you should have gone with your gut.
I know.
Well,
shouldn't
it's
have. You have seven.
No,
extremely
you have so
rare
many. You
that
should use
something
them.
like this would happen.
Did I spell it right?
hate crits. I hate
That
crits.
works too.
Yeah. For your chance to win those 2 minis, and if we get some more subs, then we'll give away that dragon as well. Thank you again for the raid, guys. Really appreciate you being here. If you are enjoying the stream, then we would love if you would follow us here. And you can also follow us on Discord. You can see the
Join our
channel,
Discord,
which
yeah.
there's some amazing artists who do mini painting and art and other stuff like that.
This
Lots-
one here's really good.
Yeah, both Carissa and Bree are amazing artists in their own right with like actual real art. Well, I guess mini painting is also real art, but it's a different medium. I don't want to down the 3D color book artists like myself.
3D color
PSK is super good and with his mini paints and others. So we encourage you guys to check out the Discord, and we'd really love for you to follow us here if you are enjoying the stream. So, Marishka, Celine, as as you reach
Anti, not that.
forth with the letter in that you're grasping, or are you putting?
I had the almost like if you were holding a dollar bill and
Yep.
you went to hold
Yep.
someone's hand while that.
You reach forth and you put it over Hashin's hand, and nothing happens.
That with the ring also that's on my hand.
Yep, nothing happens.
Interesting.
I was told to smash a wall, so I'm smashing walls.
Okay. You get within 10 feet. I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
Are you helping
11!
her then?
You
Helping
are
her?
stuck in place 10 feet from the wall. You cannot approach. As the shadows bind your ankles and do not allow you to approach. Helgi, you're seeking to...
I'm doing the same thing.
Yep.
21.
Helgi, you are able to overcome the wispy shadows seeking to grasp you and make your attacks against the wall.
17.
17 hits.
Yes!
Shing!
Steve, do you want to do the giveaway then?
Sure. 10.
You slash at the wall for 10 points of damage. It doesn't seem
I just keep
to
swinging.
do much. Hugo, what are you doing through all this?
Hugo would just be trying to look around to see if there's any other clues as to what might help
You didn't
release
die?
him from the hand.
Well, I
Roll an
was
investigation check.
down, now I'm back.
You are knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
21.
21.
6 people?
You've kind of gathered all of the clues. You see that there's this ritual of light and dark going on. You too make a connection with the dreaming dark, and think that there could be an alternative way to disrupt this ritual with light and darkness. And also using the invocation of waking, you think that that could be the traditional way of ending this ritual. There's nothing really environmentally from a clue standpoint that would tell you how to otherwise break this magical slumber in which Greer finds himself.
So you did say he's now bathed in light?
There's a blanket of light around him, which I think I've described it that way from the beginning.
Yep.
That is which is then resting on this pillow of shadow, which is not overcoming
Like
his
a
body. 'Cause
like a Tempur-Pedic pillow? Like what kind?
think of more like a large cushion that his entire body is resting upon.
So my kiss didn't work.
As I said, there was no movement.
But no one told you that though. So
Are we
keep doing
supposed to separate him? Maybe lift him up from the shadow? I would try, but I kind of got
it.
stuck.
Christine, I don't think it's working.
Is that what you like me to do?
I think you could still.
Okay, all right. So I
Good
pulled away.
technique though.
Okay, you pull away. The I'm sorry, the minor image, or the major image, rather. No, minor image?
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion stays in place unless you dispel it.
I'm gonna leave it there for now.
Cacophony, what are you doing through this?
Great question.
There are...
I'm thinking and looking around, but not really knowing.
There
the
are
history.
still 2 large wings on the ground.
Oh, that's right.
There is the body of the Jabberwock, which Ray has unceremoniously left there. She told someone to get blood from the heart before she went to try to attack a wall. And
did anyone get blood?
Hasheen
Nope.
and Celine,
Okay.
you
I don't
two are
have
up
any
here.
vials.
It
Hugo's
takes
kind
a
of taking things
precision.
in.
It would be
And you
more.
have the vial.
It would be
Yeah,
a medicine
I
check.
Probably
probably
you and
grabbed glasses or something to hold liquid in the room before we came up the ladder.
One.
So I'm gonna take a vial and go over and try to collect
Probably
some
want
of the blood.
Celine to help you with that.
Yeah.
Roll a medicine check.
You know what? The winner is actually Rev Tommy again. Because
Oh.
Nice.
me and Ray would
That's
have
gonna
been first, but Rev Tommy was
where-
first.
23.
Yes, thank you.
I'm sure that passes.
Yes.
Interesting.
You have a knife?
What tools are you using?
Her beak.
I do.
She's just pecking.
She's pecking.
Let's see. Inventory.
Yep. You have a dagger
Yeah, I do,
and a sickle.
and a hand axe,
Dude, you have a sickle?
and a
Jeez.
small knife, and some thieves' tools.
She has surgical, magical surgical equipment.
I would love magical surgical equipment.
My potion of healing.
You
is still
do.
in
It's
here.
called your scalpel.
So she rolled a
I know, but I just
23.
play with
weapon.
that. I just
And
play
she's
with
got
it.
daggers, a hand axe.
So you walk up to this bludgeoned and distorted, radiated and thunder-fisted body. And
Yes.
you immediately go right to where Ray ripped the elongated neck off of the
Gave a good access point.
yeah, the center. And you, blood doesn't phase you. Like, you're always has a bit of a fascination with death and with the process of dying. And as you kind of inspect, you see that there's a rather large opening where its throat kind of went down through its digestive tract, kind of, and you get in there with your knife and you begin cutting away and separating out and cutting away flesh and sinew, and you
The butcher.
kind of cut down to where there is a lump of muscle.
Ooh, yeah, you do.
And the turquoise blood is kind of all over your hands as you're cutting through, and you get down right to the base of where the heart kind of meets the different
Heartstrings.
veins and that feed
Stuff.
into it. I don't know. I'm no doctor. You educate doctors, so you could probably tell me what it is. The ventricles and the aorta and all those fun things that feed into it, right? And you take your hatchet and you kind of just slice through, and it spurts forth a new plume of this blood, which you quickly take your vial, which you gathered up in the room below, and
Yep.
you fill it to the brim and stopper it, and you, mission accomplished, drop it into your bag of holding. And you don't know why you needed blood, but you got it. And you kind of look around, and you fill up 2 more just for good safekeeping. And
Yep.
them
Woo!
all.
And a horn
And then
is
I want to
super
try
useful.
and grab a wing and start to kind of shove it in my bag
Just start
if it'll
folding
fit.
like hard now, folding.
So this is technically a dragon.
Okay.
It's the class of creature that it is. Roll a roll a survival check to see how familiar you are with the use of the parts of creatures, like and harvesting creature parts.
That'll do.
22.
22. You know
No, 21. Sorry. 21.
dragon leather and dragon scales are both very valuable when it
Make
comes
me some armor.
when it comes to crafting armor or in trade to the right people.
You gotta get your 1300.
It can be of value. It would be a process and an undertaking because this was a huge creature, but you think that if diligent and precise, you could harvest a significant amount of Jabberwock leather and Jabberwock scales, which could be crafted into certain types of armor, or sold to someone who would pay a pretty penny for it. Millsman takes the lead. All right, so it is. I think we're 40 new subs away from giving away the big dragon. Who won the minis, by the way? Did we?
Rev
Tommy.
Who's still waiting on his dice from February
Yeah, I know.
1st.
It's I literally have you should see. There is a pile of giveaway stuff over here that I just need to send out.
Maybe that can be an Instagram story.
Seriously. It's all like several shelves filled with dragons and minis and dice that need to be sent out. All right. So Rev Tommy, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And 491 Phantom won the dice. Got it. All right. So that's what you're doing, Cacophony. Hugo, you looked around. Let's go back to Hasheen and Celine. You've backed away from the body of Greer. What are you doing now?
I don't know.
Does a body count as an object? Can I cast light on Greer's body?
You can.
I'm still blessed. I'm going to guidance myself first, and then I'm going to do that.
Okay, you cast Guidance, which drops Bless because it's a concentration spell.
Is it?
Yep. And you've used
Oh, I forgot
your...
about that. Okay, then I wouldn't drop it.
Okay. You've used
Yeah,
your
just in case.
you've used your focus ability for the day, so
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lift up the body.
Leave bless on, and I'm just going to try and cast light on him.
you cast light on the body. Where are you casting it?
How is he arranged? Is he hands over his chest?
Yep, hands over chest as he kind of lays back. His heron gone rabbit ears are flopped back, kind of
Aw.
just kind of careening over the shadowy pillow, and
The shadows.
He felt something in his
The
hand.
shadow's
didn't he?
coming up from
Yeah, I
underneath.
felt something under his hand.
you did.
Shadow's coming
What
up
did
from
I
underneath.
feel?
Are you exploring what is in his hand?
Yes.
Okay. So you lean back and talk
I
to.
felt something in his hand.
What's he holding?
I don't know. Should I go back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go back in to seek what is in his hand.
Start
And
unprying fingers.
it's more of like rested over. So
I
you
lift
kind of
up his hands.
you kind of lift up the hand. Which are you seeking to actually move his hands out of the way, or just take from underneath what's there?
I think take.
You pull back the hands, and you see what looks to be a locket,
Aw.
which is in the shape of a heart. It's a larger sized locket, not like a little one, but maybe like 2 or 3 inches in width and 2
pocket
inches in height, with a clasp on the side of it that is attached to a golden necklace.
Is there a lipstick mark on it?
Are you going over to inspect, Helgi?
No, I'm fighting the wall.
Okay.
Try pressing that to his lips. Maybe it'll open. Well, does it open for you? Try opening it.
Do I feel like I can open it?
You go to open it, and it seems that the mechanism is locked.
Try
I
pressing that
inspect
to
it.
his lips. Maybe it'll open
Does
at
it
the
look
touch
like-
of lips.
Is it magically sealed? What?
Roll your investigation.
Dirty 20.
You're funny. It doesn't seem magically sealed. It just seems locked.
It's locked. Does it look like there's something I can unlock it with?
I found a key.
Oh, bring that here.
I'm kind of stuck.
So in
Ray
the middle of
throws it.
smashing,
No, I'm
trying
stuck.
to smash the wall, you kind
I
of
have the
stopped
key.
and are just watching from a distance.
No, I'm stuck because
Yeah, right.
I'm 10 feet away, so
So
I'm not
you-
even smashing the wall.
But I mean, you're watching them from the distance.
Oh yeah, I had nothing else to do.
So go ahead and roll an athletics
You're
attack
just
again.
dangling there the whole time.
Did you take the key from me? You stole it from me? How rude.
Crit fail.
So you are remain stuck. Helgi had, which key are you referring to?
The one that we found in the tower was like 2 episodes ago.
Oh, I have no memory.
So in the
of
Yeah.
that.
basement?
Helgi found the key, and then you grabbed it from the body with your whiplash thing. And then did you give that to Ray?
Unless this is a different. I have a key written.
Go ahead. Describe it, please.
A key.
I just have a key.
Okay.
My key has
I
the green
I think mine was blue.
veins coming, or the glowing veins
Okay,
coming out.
maybe he has the key.
Where did you find that key?
Found it in the basement. It was in the dead
I know.
guy's-
I know his key.
Oh,
I
maybe-
don't. I don't know where.
Maybe I just wrote it down, but
Yeah.
I could-
So Helgi has the
okay.
the bronze key with purple. Turquoise pulsating kind of cracks through it.
Oh boy.
Hey,
I will delete key because I thought I had it because I was gonna
you
give
got
it
a
to
key
the.
to open up this mechanism?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Well, it seems as though this sword will not budge through this wall. So, just real quick, does this turquoise color on this key match the color of paint that Lord Seed's hair is painted?
So green.
Lord Seed's hair. I don't know. I can't answer that question.
All right. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
maybe.
from the basement.
It might.
How big is it? This big? It's a little key?
It is.
Little key.
It's a big pendant, though. It's like
Yeah, it's maybe
palm of the hand.
4 inches long.
Okay. I give it
I
to
mean,
you.
you can do it if you want to unlock it.
Okay.
Does it look like there's a place where it easily goes in?
The key looks larger than the mechanism for the locket.
Oh.
It
Okay,
this does not go together.
does not go.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
So
Is
we're
there
gonna
another
try-
spot up here?
Never mind.
We're
Is there
gonna-
another spot up here for it? On the wrist of the hand sticking out of the roof? Or
Not
anywhere?
that you see anywhere.
We're gonna try your plan. I'm gonna key scene.
If you get the sense that that key is for something else.
Well, I meant just touch it to his
Yeah,
lips
that's
first.
what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Key scene
'Kay.
with it.
Well, I don't know. If
I
you-
put my lips on
Oh.
the one side. Is this what you meant?
We're
Of
trying.
the locket.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm joking. I put it to his lips.
Okay.
I want to see if it opens up. the
Nothing
touches.
happens.
Darn.
All right, I got nothing.
I
I'll
got
just take it.
nothing. Well, I mean, I have something, but I don't want to do it.
Why don't you try to open the key up with a lockpick?
Okay.
Okay. You go to open the
Sleight-of-hand it.
mechanism with a lockpick. Yep. Are you proficient with thieves' tools?
15.
15. This is a small locking mechanism. As you go to unlock it, you're unable to find the mechanism inside. It's too small for you.
Cacophony.
You think someone with more skill might be able to.
Could I help
but-
him?
Yeah,
I
Hugo
can
could probably
try.
do that, couldn't he?
Somebody actually.
Hugo!
You're a mess, Cacophony.
Anyone else who has proficiency
Yeah,
in
I
thieves'
can. I
tools
can
could
use a
assist him.
shower.
I prestidigitate you.
Ah,
Hugo, do you
Thanks.
think you could help us here for a second?
Yeah, I believe I can.
Perfect. We need a lock picked. Can you pick a lock over
I
here?
can't. It's my hands are a little too fat.
A little too
not
fast.
fat,
You,
they're
you've always
manly,
been very
dexterous.
good with your hands.
You have, I know, but you have dainty little hands. So
Yeah,
like you
you
could be
know.
a model, I think, like a
Not-
male
well,
hand
thank
model.
you. I think. I
I
mean,
mean, look at that, the wrist.
It's-
Ugo's so hot right now, right? You know? All right, get in there.
I tap that.
yeah, I'd get nowhere.
All right, maybe with our
So-
powers together. Like if I go between your legs and you turn around.
I have a dream, a
purposes-
famous vision.
For purposes of this, the DC now has increased if
Oh,
you were to
jeez.
try again.
Okay.
What about?
I can always smash it if
No,
you
no,
want.
no, that's a bad idea.
I can
Okay.
try.
Do you have a knock spell or something?
Oh,
No.
Do you?
I don't
Hey,
think,
wizard
I don't think
man.
anyone's taken the knock.
Nope.
Wizard man, you have that?
Guess who had knock?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just saying. We don't need Misty Step in this situation. Is all I'm saying.
That's what I have.
Actually, we very well could have if we fell off. the
I
edge.
do have knock. I just have never prepared it.
You didn't prepare it.
No.
Okay.
Can I drop bless and cast guidance on him and help him that way?
All
Try
right.
again.
You can cast it on one person, so they would roll
Here
a
you go.
normal, unless you're using advantage.
Ugo, do you want to help me? Like, tell me when to turn right or left or something?
Well,
Guide my hand.
since you do like my hands,
Yeah.
I will use my hands to guide your hands.
Now he gives me advantage.
So you are rolling.
then-
You're being helped, and your guidance to
Yep.
bless has been dropped.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Alright.
You feel the lockpick
That's
catch a
going
little
further.
bit,
Yeah.
and you get the sense that if you if you go any further, your lockpicks will break.
Ah,
You're
shit.
not quite getting it.
Okay. Man, I wish I had magical lockpicks like I used to. All right.
I can still smash
No,
it.
you want to try this time, and this time, like, I'll grab your hand. I honestly can't.
At this
think of
point, it
anything
will
else.
only be unlocked through a natural 20.
All right, let's try it.
I haven't
and if
tried
you roll
yet.
low enough, it will break your lockpicks.
If I can use your kit, I am
Sure.
practiced well enough.
Come on over.
Unless you want to again.
No,
Here,
Who has
Well,
advantage?
I give you
I was
my
gonna say
lockpicks.
we should. Yeah, I
don't
don't
know
think
what to-
I don't think we should try again.
What should we do then? He's still asleep. Can
Well, it-
someone recite the spell again?
You're the only one that can read it, right?
No. We're going off of memory here.
It's The
Alright.
invocation of waking.
So Hugo will try to say it, based on
Yep.
a Sheen trying to teach him.
Yep.
So he'll try to put some arcane emphasis into it.
We're desperate.
Roll an Arcana check.
I like it.
Guidance. I'm
Going
just
for
standing in the middle,
anything here.
smacking people's
We
foreheads.
probably burned all the
Crit!
clues we needed.
I critted on my Arcana check. Come on.
You should have
You
done the
put-
thieves' tools.
You put a lot of vigor and verve into it.
I
And
told you.
as you're reciting this, there are a couple of words that just seem to strike you.
Kiss.
I've been dreaming of true love's kiss, and a love I'm hoping comes with this. That's what brings ever after so happy. And that's the reason we need lips so much, for lips are the only things that touch. So to spend a life of endless bliss, just find who you love through true love's kiss.
Son of a bitch. It's
So-
the kiss.
So kiss, don't
Hashin, you have to kiss Habibi.
I take the lock and I put it on his lips. Did we already do that?
Yes,
Yeah.
like 6 times now.
Got
I
nothing?
put it in his
Try
mouth
that.
and start making him chew it.
Nothing happens.
And then I throw it over the edge of the
Wait,
tower.
what?
Hashin,
Screw
we all,
this.
we all know you have a,
I mean, no, she's like,
it says it's true love's kiss. There's no way that any of us are going to be this whatever his name is true love. So it's someone else has to be someone's true love kiss. I don't know.
As
I'm
we
just
all
making things up.
look at her. Because it's obvious to everyone.
Ray's just struggling in her shadows.
just floating
Yeah.
there. She
I'm gonna
can
say
behead a dragon.
Maybe
After
you're
this
right.
long of time, you would have been able to break free and come over.
Wait, I made it! Do you guys remember when she was stuck in a force cage for an entire
that was miserable. Why did you bring that up again?
That was a bad fight.
could have done?
That was a stupid fight.
That was
I mean-
so funny.
Okay.
I hate to even say it, but I mean, we know that he is not your true love, but you are his.
I mean, that's presumptuous.
blow up
on
their
your end about
spots.
her, but,
Jeez.
whatever. I mean, don't make decisions for her, but would you,
Selene is bright red. Seems to think about something, goes, "Oh, screw it!" Grabs him by the lapels, kisses him,
No one look.
holding up a hand.
You-
Holding up a hand to
You,
block
you
the
did
view.
not have time. As you say, "Oh," she just pulls you in. How do you kiss him? Is it like a quick "let's get this over with" kiss, or please describe?
Fade to black.
It must
This
be
is not
true
having
love.
sex. Just
True
tell me how
love.
you kiss him.
Well, if that's what she chooses,
Yeah, she's a free, independent woman. Jeez.
don't tell her what to do.
Selene thinks back on
PG rated.
some of the fairy tales that she was told growing up, and you know, in the Abbey, the emphasis was more on the bond of trust and affection that you have for another person, and they would always describe that first. So she's thinking of that first, and she's trying to put as much
So
of
she's
that as
thinking
we
of someone
can.
else.
She's thinking about the first time they dragged you into my clinic. You were beaten to hell and back, and you had one arm broken.
It's true, yeah.
And they dragged you in, and she turned around, saw you, and you saw her, and the first thing out of your mouth was the worst pickup line ever told. And it made her laugh. Like, it shocked her how much it just made her crack up at hearing that. So that, like, moment of affection and...
He looked up at you and said, "Are you an angel?"
And it just...
And then you look down at him thinking...
to see you.
That's what he said! That's what it was! That's what
I know. That's even worse because I mixed two of them together. It's even worse.
That's what he said.
And as you thought in your mind at the moment, how did he know? And then-
Yeah, exactly. And it made me nervous laughter
Yeah.
that turned into real
It was
laughter.
an
'cause he
awkward
fainted
situation because he also relieved his bowels at the same time. It was terrible.
then. It was
And
it was
awesome at the
hilarious.
same
Okay,
time.
and so,
I was
Celine, is this your first kiss?
Yes!
It is. And so as
And
Celine...
Carissa's too.
Oh, no. As Celine...
Oh, Lord.
As Celine just kind of rushes forward as Hasheen says, "No, wait, no." You kind of just lift yourself up and press your lips to
Aw.
his. Hasheen is caught off guard, and then before his body is able to relax and really kind of go into embrace, you quickly kind of just like pull yourself back. And
Nothing happens.
your ring begins to glow.
Oh!
With,
I think we need to do it again.
with a...
Like one more time. I wasn't ready. One more time.
This is the sad first kiss, guys.
Not gonna
The
lie.
whole point.
Yes, the blush of your cheeks kind of fills your face, but then your curiosity with the ring quickly shifts your mind, and it glows with a light, radiant, whitish yellow light that seems to match the same light as the blanket that's there.
Oh, snap.
And the ring is a light.
So wait, you're telling me I kissed a furry dude for no reason?
Yes.
Apparently.
As he's pulling rabbit hair out of his mouth.
What do you do, Celine?
Okay.
What happens if she touches the locket that's locked with the hand that's covered in the light of the ring?
I'm holding the locket.
So
Yeah.
then, hand.
Nothing
That's cute.
happens. The ring remains a light.
Do I have to B-slap this man?
No, put it on his heart.
What?
Pimp slap
With
him.
the ring back.
Knock a tooth out. Yeah, that'll kill you.
But does the ring touch his lips?
This is
nonetheless?
not like stories I've heard about true love.
Truly do
No! No, I
That
don't
would
do
be
that.
funny.
So ring is glowing. That was hilarious. Ring is glowing the same light as the light that of the blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on his heart.
Oh, or maybe take the blanket off.
Oh, like you're waking someone up? Let's try it.
You go to grab the blanket and your hands just pass through the light.
Done.
Okay, it's not it.
We're making incremental progress.
Maybe like stroke his face or something, but not like to like it, just to wake him up.
You reach with one finger, and is it the hand that has the ring
Yeah.
upon it? The face kind of slightly shifts towards your hand.
Oh!
Too late.
All the Princess Bride references. I think 491 Phantom had
As
one
You
before
Wish.
as well.
As You Wish, yeah.
As you wish.
Yeah.
I snap out the minor illusion not to.
Interfere.
Yeah.
Put
it
the
is
put the ring
dissipated.
on his lips.
Oh,
That was my
that's
next-
the idea.
Yeah,
You're so
doing that.
smart, Ray.
You take the
I see.
ring, you press it to his lips, and the light from the ring washes over his lips, and the light fades from your ring. What do you do?
Is there any difference in him?
You pull your hand back. You leave it there. You touching anything else?
All the chakra points are just going down. Boop, 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 boop.
Today's a day of many, many firsts.
That is for dang sure. The light went out. His face twitched, and that's it.
Rabbits like being pet.
As you pull your hand back, there is the outline of a radiant lip
You need the
kiss
kissing. It's
on
like a
his
transference.
lips.
It's a lot of effort being required of me. She leans over and...
As you begin to lean over, he takes a breath. And you stop yourself. It seems that the ring did the trick.
Oh, thank God.
Almost got ya.
No, yeah, come back. Yep.
As he takes a breath, and the kind of shadows that were feeding into the upturned hand, the blanket of light.
It's like Beauty and the Beast now.
He turns into a ginger man. He turns into a ginger man.
The blanket of light kind of pulls back, and now instead of being folded over him, covers over the plume or the pillow of shadow beneath, and the shadow begins to dissolve under the weight of the light. It recedes into the palm of the hand, and out the 5 outstretched fingers of the palm, beams of light
Yes!
stream forth into the sky.
Cool. Nice.
And
Good
the
thing I didn't break it.
shadows coming from the wall fall silent and still
Nice.
as beams of light emerge and emit from Greer's eyes as he opens them
I'm leaning over.
and looks up at you all
Oh, hello.
and smiles exuberantly.
Oh, no.
And that's where we'll pick up our episode.
Good, we have one more week to think of a name.
That's where we'll pick up our episode next.
Over Ray
Week.
Actors.
Yeah.
I love that one. The Over Ray Actors.
Or the auras.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all
Alright.
so much
foot. I
for
do like foot.
being here. Did we get a second raid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
rate of 9.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, the compound.
That's
Thank
it.
you guys for the raid. I'm sorry I didn't see that. I
I
don't
didn't see it. I
follow
followed
super
the first
closely.
guy.
So thank you to the 2 raids from Nat 21 Adventures and the compound. Our regular viewers, please go check out their streams and see what they're about. Really appreciate you guys rating us here. And sorry it wasn't for super long here at the end of our session. We usually stream from roughly 7:30 Eastern Standard Time to 11,
1 a.m.
10:30, 11-ish, depending on how things go. We did give away dice and minis tonight, and I
one
think
day we'll ship them.
we will ship them one day.
Promise.
We are, I believe, 40 new subscriptions short of giving away the Spider Dragon that you see there. So if you come back next
Dragon.
Tuesday and we get those new subs, then you'll have your chance to win that McFarlane Dragon. Super cool, huge mini, very, very unique, and would love to give that away. And I'm going to try to, I keep saying that, I'm really going to try, guys, to get that out. Get all the stuff sent out. Congratulations to 491 Phantom and Rev Tommy for the victories tonight. We really appreciate you guys, the amazing community that you are. Check our Discord out. You can see the link and all the other socials that are there. We would love for you to join us on Thursday nights, which we play the first and third Thursday nights of the month on our our alternate campaign, which is kind of a supplement to. And actually,
We'll start with it.
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah,
you wanna
because
end
we're
with
not
it?
playing beforehand, so
Correct.
that's fine.
Exactly.
That's good. So we will pick things up right here next Tuesday, and we have our alternate campaign, which Cacophony just came over from the. So there's direct overlap and ties between those characters, and you can see that campaign, which has slightly lower level characters, level 4, in Baldur's Gate, and the environs where Jake is the DM for that game. I get to play PC along with Carissa, who plays a different player character, and some other different cast members, which are fun.
Some newbies.
Some folks who are learning the ropes, and we'd encourage you to join us there as well. But we thank you so much for being here tonight. We really appreciate you guys. Would love for you to follow us if you haven't already, and we hope to see you next Tuesday night, starting at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, when we continue to loot, die, and repeat. Good night, everyone. Cheers.